Check, check. First and foremost, can you guys hear me? Second of all, let me just tell you how things are going. Welcome to Great Grebo's Bad Baking and Questionable Cooking. So, rather than getting ready for this live that I scheduled an hour ago, I was busy dicking around getting my sign ready because I didn't have enough E's. So I had to turn an F into an E, and there's a 3 into an E. So yeah, I did that. So I don't have any of my jars ready for this canning of the blueberries. I don't have my other iPad, so we can watch clips of Sean. I can't even see chat right now. Let me find my phone so I can see if anybody's even here. Or am I talking to myself? Uno momento. Okay. So yeah, let me go find my phone. Okay. So I guess the first and foremost in chat, if I could get a thumbs up to let me know, am I redlining with the the volume? I've got my headphones on, which is what I'm talking through. So I still can't see chat. So hold on. Live. Okay, let me turn this down. My lovely broken phone that everybody's seen. I mean, I don't know, I don't think you can see it all that well, but it's like it's shattered like completely. The light sensor, if I go outside, the screen goes completely white. It blows out the sensor, and then it goes black, and then it just doesn't work. So, okay, let's see where we're at with chat. Say hi to everybody. Hold on. Chat filter. Let me turn it so I can see everybody. All right, who do we have? Hey, Jericho D, Amber R, my White Knight, Leanie Bo, Damn Kate, Blondie, Kidney J, Nat B from Canada. Let's see who else. Oranges, Poranges. Did I say hi to Amber R? Okay, guys. So here's the basic plan. If Does the volume sound okay, or am I red lighting? Like, is it pegging out for those of you with headphones on? So thumbs up if it's good, thumbs down if it's sucking, and put a 2 in the chat if it's meh, like not bad, not good. Oh, hey Harmony, good to see you. Okay, you're listening. Oh, you're outside. That's so awesome. Oh, yeah, mulch in the yard. Right on, Harmony. Good for you. Uh, okay, thumbs up, thumbs up. Hey, Marlene, Dietrich, good to see you. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go with these. And then the other thing I'm gonna do is real quick. Let me turn on, like, let's say we wanted to watch a clip of something. So let's see if this works. I am. Before there was high tech, there was low tech. For low tech, there was no tech, and I'm somewhere below that right now. Um, yeah, we're going old school. So hold on. I also haven't eaten today, so like I said, I was so concerned with getting my bad baking and questionable cooking sign that I didn't. Okay, let me put this out of the way while that warms up. I need to get. So this is some I call red rum. Uh, it's applesauce I made last fall, and I used up the last. I had some frozen strawberries that needed to get used up, so my applesauce is very red. It's really good. So, um, and just so everybody knows, my ticks are really bad today. Uh, Physical and verbal. I'm doing a lot of humming and stuff. So if it gets too bad, I'll pull these off so that way, because these tend to pick up my ticks really bad. And yeah, you don't need to hear me doing what I do. So, all right, let me get some. So this is my applesauce. I don't ever add any sugar, and this has got some strawberries that needed to get used up. Oh yeah, that hits the spot. That's good. So I'm not even gonna pretend like I'm gonna put the lid on and save this. I will eat the entire thing. I'm that guy. Okay, it seems a little dark in here. Let me turn one more light on. You can't see it. I'll take some photos, but I got a towel taped over this window. I got a really bad one of those maroon and hunter green king size pillowcase taped over that door. Let me get my broken phone set up so I can look at chat. Is anybody new rolled in and I missed them? We will be attempting to make story time. I'm Chantal today. I'm not gonna finish the sentence, right? Okay, one thing at a time. Let me say hi to anybody that just showed up. Okay, I said hi to Kidney, Lena. Welcome, Lena. I said hi to Blondie. I said hi to Marlene. Oh my God! Damn Kate, you were timed out by me. So what it was is because my phone has cracks, just me picking it up. So I am so sorry you got timed out. You didn't do anything wrong. That means you have to wait 300 seconds, which is like a little over 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm not gonna touch the phone anymore. I'm gonna put it up in this. So now you guys know what I'm working with here. I'm so sorry. I was like, who timed out Kate? Oh, I did. Oh, thank you, Leanie. Leanie told me to take down my smoke detector. So straight time. First and foremost, I have to take down my smoke detectors every time. They're very heat sensitive. They go off. They've gone off every single live I've done. This will be the first live, Leanie. Thank you. You rock. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm over here and talking. Can you guys hear me really good when I'm over here with my headphones on, or do I sound like I'm far away? Let me know in chat. Did you go with me, or did it sound like I was across the room? Yes, you went with me, or yes, it sounded like I was yelling across the room. Hang tight, damn Kate. I'm so sorry. Okay, you went with me. That's a good thing to know because let's just say sometimes when you got a tinkle, you got things like this on. I've heard some really bad things in group meetings before. Okay, thank you, Kidney. Okay, I said hi to Liz. Okay, I said hi to everybody. So, um, let's see, where was I going? So we got the smoke detectors down because they go off every time. They're heat sensitive, not smoke. So thank you, Leanie. Uh, so I need to. Okay, we'll start with I need to make another batch of jam. So with last night's batch, Snivel and Weasel showed up and was like, she has this new ball canning company recipe book, right? Who doesn't want to use that bad boy? Let's use that recipe in there. So I shouldn't be doing this because you're supposed to let them sit for 24 hours. So it's it's not syrup. It's not so liquid that it's syrup, but it's like really like there's a core in the middle that's gelatinous, but on the sides it's really runny. So Ball Canning Company, you did me dirty. We followed your recipe. Maybe it's because I have Kerr jars. They're owned by the same company. But the middle, you can see in the middle, it's thicker. So we used the recipe out of the Ball Canning. We've got this. So we're gonna go back to the tried and true sniveling weasel jam recipe we're gonna use. Less berries, more sugar. That's the thing with jam because of pectin. You think, oh, I'll just add less sugar. No, no, no. Au contraire, mon frère, that is a bad thing. So we're gonna go back at the recipe that we usually use. Less berries, a little more sugar, but it should probably set up a little better. If anybody just rolled in, hey, Tiny Fairy, I am eating some red rum applesauce I made last year. It's applesauce that has leftover strawberries in it. I'm telling stories. Yes, welcome, Tiny Fairy. Yes, we stand Snivel and Weasel too. Her hair. So she shaved her head shaved because she was, supporting somebody that has cancer. Um, Snivel and Weasel knows a thing or two about cancer herself. So she shaved her head to support somebody who has cancer. Well, with her hair growing in, it looks amazing with that, short hair like that. I'm like, dude, leave it like that. So, hey, Polly, good to see you. Yeah, Mr. Grebo, he is down at the beach right now. Turns out, that extra motorcycle he has, let's just say he gave it to somebody in the family. And I'm like, well, that was money we could have used so we could buy a house. We're not having to rent the land, but whatever. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Uh, hey Jojo B. Okay, I said hi to Bali. I said hi to Jojo. Welcome. Uh, yes. Okay, everybody say hi. So I am eating for the first time today. Uh, as you know, I get stabby, pokey pokies because my health isn't the greatest. Um, the latest thing that's going on, I'm losing handfuls of hair. Like I have a lot of hair, right? This ponytail is literally half the size it used to be 2, 3 months ago. Like handfuls of hair to the point where I showed my doctor and they were like, "Oh my!" So stressing out. My hair's falling out. I need to go get it cut. I have a story time about getting it cut, but I might make a video out of it. But so the jam didn't quite turn out the way we want. Snivel and Weasel's hair looks amazing. So everybody thinks Snivel and Weasel's hair looks amazing. Put like a thumbs up in the chat, man, because I want her to know just how amazing she looks. We're gonna do old school batch of blackberries. Mr. Grebo did go out back and he picked. I'll show you how many blackberries he picked. It was crazy. If you guys don't mind, we'll probably be discussing Chantel. Oh, I was going to show you what I did so you guys can see. I know I'm eating like a pig. I've been watching Chins too much. Okay, so let's give this a trial run and see if. Where's my speaker? I need the speaker. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Okay. Bluetooth on. Hold on. There. Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Okay. Bluetooth connected. Can you guys hear that? So, this thing right here, I call it my disco cylinder. It's awesome. Okay, let me show. I just want to slide this around so you guys can watch clips. We can watch clips together and you can hear them. We can talk. We're making jam. We're multitasking, baby. But are you guys pretty impressed? Yeah. I was pretty proud of myself over that. I can have it cycling through colors, but the camera doesn't, or the iPad doesn't focus very well, so I just left it on orange. Okay, let's find, let me put in Foodie Beauty and, like, how about while I'm getting stuff ready? Do you guys want to, like, real quick maybe watch, do we want to watch, because they've been out. I'm trying to find because I want to watch. Okay, Chicken Pickles has been out. Do you guys want to watch Chicken Pickles little that she did on her live? So you guys can see if you can hear this stuff while I try to get stuff ready, and then we'll go back to the conversation. Does that sound good? Let's see. Hey, Lazy, welcome, welcome. Celebrity Juicer, welcome, welcome. Are you guys okay with listening to Chicken Pickles so I can get a thumbs up? You can tell me if you can hear this. Because like we got a lot of stuff to talk about. I just honestly I need to try to get the canning stuff because anybody knows anything about canning, your jars need to be sterilized. Everything needs to be set up to go. Like I said, I spent all my time getting my sign. Yes, you can see in here it's a jog bra. I am not flashing anybody. I'm not pulling a Chantal. This jog bra probably covers more than most swimsuits do. So, and it's a white shirt, but I don't care. It's old. So, okay, I'm gonna put on Chicken Pickle. I know. Welcome, Celebrity Juicer. It's good to see you in here. Lazy, I said hi, Bali. Okay, guys, I'm gonna push play on Chicken Pickle, and you can let me know. Okay, hold on. Okay. What? What is this? Let me know if you can see okay too, and hear. Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Let me know. Okay. And arrow up if you want the volume louder. Arrow down if it's too loud. Hey, Bunny Melon B. We got a mild, morbidly obese Miriam rage yesterday. She rages about a bit of everything, but what I So for anybody just getting here, hey Bunny Melon B. So I am setting up because we're going to be canning actual jam, and I need to get some stuff. So I'm throwing on Chicken Pickles video real quick Uh, if it's a very short video, just so I can get this stuff ready. A little louder, okay, Kidney J, not a problem. Guys, just let me know. Like I said, and if you want to watch something else instead, oh, that's down. But I'm trying to get the stuff ready real quick so we can. This is a new thing. You know, I normally don't do this. So okay, I'm gonna push play. Let me know how it sounds, Kidney J.
Found particularly interesting was her rage about those who troll and interact with Cyrax. Let's take a look. Have you feared someone noticing you becoming one? No, because either they're gonna get their butt beat or they're gonna go to jail. You know, I can go to Disney many times in life. So if he's not able to travel with me this time for certain reasons, but why is that your concern is my question. People don't care about jail. People don't care about jail.
I'm just getting jars ready for cannon.
Squirrel, you can't even reach your arms around that gun to take a swing at anyone. I would tell you to take several seats, but you can barely stand up, so.
I'd say it's spicy chicken pickle today.
People don't stay in the same place their whole life. It doesn't happen. I didn't plan on falling in love and wanting to move out of Canada, you know? And the same people crying that I left my cat were crying at the thought.
Oh shit.
So I can never win, and I no longer live to please.
Okay, hold on.
And I'm important in my life. Sorry, not sorry. He deserves to go to Disney.
Louder.
I don't even know if he wants to go to Disney, Utah, but he can go someday, don't worry.
Okay.
Disney is not confirmed. It's called growing up and moving forward. Exactly, creepy. Like, exactly. People think that I'm just gonna stay on my sofa at the villa and live with. Does that matter? Yeah, he was my best friend, and I'm not saying he's not my friend, but.
Is that better, you guys? Can you hear a little better now? Okay, I'll push play. I've got it as loud as it goes.
You know, things change in life. You know, like I didn't plan on.
Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, hold on. It's because,
you know.
okay, like I said, before low tech there was no tech. So what it is I'm using my headphones. I just turned the headphones on. I'm using the iPad speaker. You guys don't care. Okay, can you guys see me? Okay. I'm now gonna push play. Let me know how the volume is. Hopefully this took care of it. Why isn't it playing? Oh my god, what did I do? Okay. I'm completely pulling a Kaya here. Sorry guys. Okay, so when I turned the Bluetooth off, it turned all the Bluetooth off for everything. Bluetooth hold on.
Pairing.
Can you hear my voice over this? Is that working? You know, give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear me on the iPad that I'm talking into, or do I look like some crazy person ranting with no sound? Okay, you guys can hear me. Fan-fucking-tastic. Okay, let me turn this back on and turn the disco cylinder back on.
Bluetooth connected.
Okay, can you hear? Okay, I'm gonna push play on this.
Like, so if he's not able to travel with me this time for certain reasons, then there will be times when he can't.
How does that sound?
But why is that your concern is my question. People don't care about jail. And who would be there, but people don't care about jail. Decent people they are. Oh, don't worry, Roasted. Just because I can't walk doesn't mean I can't punch. Goral, you can't even reach your arms around that gun to take a swing at anyone. I would tell you to take several seats, but you can barely stand up, so. It's well he left the villa and not replaced everyone here. Like, it's called moving on in life. Life changes. That's what it's called. People don't stay in the same place their whole life. It doesn't happen. I didn't plan on falling in love and wanting to move out of Canada, you know? And the same people crying that I left my cats were crying at the thought of me bringing them to the Middle East. So I can never win, and I no longer live to please people who are ignorant and not important in my life.
Sounds okay.
Sorry, not sorry. He deserves to go to Disney. I don't even know if he wants to go to Disney, Utah, but he can go someday, don't worry. Disney is not confirmed. It's called growing up and moving forward. Exactly, creepy. Like, exactly. People think that I'm just going to stay on my sofa at the villa and live with a roommate. Yeah, he was my best friend, and I'm not saying he's not my friend, but he was, you know, things change in life, you know? Like, I didn't plan on falling in love and wanting to get married and everything. It just happened. And, you know, this is my home now, and I feel at home now here. People didn't feel how I felt living
I gotta
at the
turn the
villa. I was
water
very
on.
depressed. A lot of the time I'm happy. I cried a lot. I
I'll go
used a lot of
rinse in the
drugs to cope with my
bathroom.
life. That's not living. It was entertaining for you guys, but it's my life, you know? I personally couldn't imagine finding happiness by never leaving my apartment and eating myself into immobility. But whatever works for you. Housebound Hannah. Good Muslims don't threaten to punch others. All I'm saying, Falcon, is if people come for me, I'm going to defend myself. That's it. So if that makes me bad, oh well. Roasting Roger, I'm not a piece of crap, so my goal in life is not to fight people. It's called growing up. If you're an adult and you're still like, let's go, bud, you're an idiot, okay? And you need a life, which I'm guessing you need. But that's literally what you just did. You threatened physical violence like the almost 40-year-old toddler that you are. I need a passport for your marriage. Yeah, Dan, but yeah, other than for travel, because we don't want to live in Canada. That's why people are so stupid. Like, they think, oh, he's just marrying you. They're so mad because everything they predicted for their crappy content is wrong. You know? So, like, how does it make sense he's using you for citizenship when we are not even going to live in Canada? So, it's so stupid. And what is Roasting Roger talking about? Every single person who would possibly be nuts enough to threaten me is also obese. So you're going to tell me that they can fight? Are you talking about FFG? Because she was a big fat coward at the fashion show. She didn't do anything but kiss my ass. So, and when I do come to Canada, don't worry. So were you, though? I mean, you're talking a lot of shit for someone who whipped off their wig to pose for a photo with their biggest enemy. Not threatening violence, but other things are coming. You do everything you say you're going to do. Yeah, I mean, I have trouble losing weight, but whatever. But everything else, yeah, like, oh, so Love's going to leave you at the airport. Really? He's using you for citizenship. Really. The other way around. I'm not using him, but he's the one sponsoring me here. What else? What else? What else were they wrong about? Getting 6 cameos, that's 6 a day. Thank you very much, mashallah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I did show them. Because that's how they base their content, like, off of complete lies. And everything is not right. Everything is wrong. What success do you have that others don't? What? I have a successful YouTube channel. I mean, even if my channel hasn't gotten 100,000 subscribers yet, I have faith it will, and 95,000 subscribers is a lot. I'm my own boss. I have an amazing, handsome husband. That's a big thing. I don't have an invented boyfriend who doesn't exist, right? I have self-confidence that most of the reaction channels don't have because they hide behind a camera and make fun of others. What else? I'm in another country experiencing a foreign life, and you can't say I just sit here. Right now I am, but we have a whole couples channel doing things together. What else? I have a lot of future plans for travel, and yeah, I have an amazing family, supportive beavers, cute pets. Should I go on? Successful is a choice word, and not one I'd use to describe your channel. You're your own boss, because you are far too lazy to ever hold a real job. Having a partner has nothing to do with success, and it says a lot about you that you think it does. Self-confidence also has nothing to do with success, but either way, there is a difference between self-confidence and having no shame. Travel also has nothing to do with success. You need to renew your visa. You're not fucking Christopher Columbus. You have a family of enablers, a hamster that you can't take care of, and a cat that hates you. You listed absolutely 0 actual successes in your life. Congratulations. She was talking shit about one of the beezers. Oh, who cares? You know what? They're jealous of the beezers too, because beezers have brains. They have brains. So there was never even an attempt to take Celeste Canada. Never. Anything they say is projection. You have to pay. You need validation from a man. No, I don't. I don't need validation from anybody. Anybody. Successful marriage. Ramona. Yes, successful marriage. Exactly. I know people are seething. They were waiting for my downfall, which is really sad when you think about it. Sitting there raging daily on the dumbest things about my life. That says more about you and how sad your life is. Has nothing to do with me anymore. Never did. No, I'm not upset to fight someone life. I'm just like pointing out the discrepancies, the lies that they tell their audience, and they just eat them up. Beautiful seaside apartment. That's right. You can't walk 15 minutes without passing out. I don't pass out. I can walk. And stamina and weight is something you can continue to work on, Shady Nasty. Doesn't mean my life is an entire flop because I struggle with weight issues. Give me a break. You know, if I have mobility issues, there's ways to get around that. Whatever. By ways to get around that, do you mean being forced to ride in a mobility scooter before the age of 40 because you've eaten so much your knees are about to collapse like lawn chairs? You know, what makes you think Stallone wants to go to Canada? Because they think every fat woman, if their man is with them, there's an ulterior motive. They can't accept that. Somebody would love them for who they are. You know, like, give me a break. Hater channels are cam off. No man, no life, no personality, no cameo. Yeah, no cameo. They'll never get cameo or sponsorships like good ones. Can't travel, can't touch grass, projecting, obsessed and desperate, and spreading hate, Islamophobic and more. You nailed it, babe. Okay. Karma will get them. Exactly, creepy. Like,
I'm about 75. I'm about 75% done getting stuff set up. So just a few more minutes. I'll stop interrupting.
You know, and I don't know how people think they're exempt. They was
just so everybody knows in the future, I really am going to start trying to use like clips off the farm and stuff because, you know, this video is 5-6 hours old, but I just don't like cutting into somebody else's views. Like, so Chicken Pickle, if you're here, I apologize. You know, I'm not going to keep, I won't keep doing this. Kidney J, drop her link again. Okay.
You're going to get your karma for what? What am I doing to other people on a daily basis? What have you done to better yourself? A lot that I don't have to share with you. Just because I'm not losing weight doesn't mean personally I'm not growing as a person, you know?
Considering this is the exact same rage you have once a month, I'd say you're still the same old no-neck Nancy you've always been.
Having a man doesn't determine my worth. No, it doesn't determine your worth. But having a supportive partner, when clearly you have, like, for example, FFG invents her husband, invents her boyfriend. So yeah, sorry. Acts like she never walks, exactly. I walked to the beach. It was very hot. That was one thing that was really bad. But if I just like do really well for a couple of weeks, I can bring up my stamina so easily, just like that. Like, look at our videos of us and our couples channel when I first came here. And even after that, we walked around El Shaky Park. There's not much seating there, actually. There's some, but we did a lot of walking in our vlogs. Boulevard, we went to some malls, 360 Al Quds. Just walking around the markets, different things. Muslims love the Christian people, no hate. Yes, exactly. That's the Muslim way. I hate that whole pedo stuff. It was like so normal back then to marry women around that age. Like, learn some history. How about that? And learn the definition of pedo before you come for anything.
Listen, I'm not going to comment on pedophilia in Muslim culture because, frankly, I don't know anything about it. But I think this is very interesting, foreshadowing to her defense of Cyrax shortly.
Music biz, Marty incoming. Ew, don't talk about that guy. I hate that guy. I like fell down a rabbit hole with the Cyrax guy. Ugh, the people who antagonize him are worse than him. I don't care what anyone says. So pathetic.
For those who don't know, Cyrax has a YouTube channel. Cyrax has repeatedly been exposed for sending pictures of his genitals to minors. He's also a self-admitted hebephile, which is an adult who is interested in prepubescent adolescents. I don't know, Chantal. I think someone who preys on minors is worse than internet trolls.
Yeah, Cyrax is a mess, but he's antagonized a lot. People, like, he's got issues. He's autistic. Like, he's highly mentally unstable. People are disgusting. They make content out of, oh my god, guys, did you see the rage? He got arrested, they called the cops on him. They're pieces of crap. I don't understand that culture of, oh, lol cow. I hate that stuff. Don't even get me started. So pathetic. To get entertainment out of antagonizing someone with mental illness, and like, just don't even get me started on that. I don't know how people live with themselves doing that. His family people have a right to be on the internet. Why shouldn't he be on the internet?
Maybe because he's a predator and he has a history of repeatedly targeting children. You fat fuck.
Why should he not be allowed on the internet?
Oh my.
What does he do on the internet that bugs people?
So, I didn't know that was in there, guys. I'm sorry, YouTube. I did not know. I didn't know that was in there. So, okay, I'm almost set up. Hey, Denise. I'm almost done, guys. Welcome, Denise. Good to see you. Hey, Ruthie. I'm almost set up. I'm sorry about the F-bomb.
Please.
I agree.
People who bully other people shouldn't be allowed on the internet. Yeah. It's not about ignoring haters. These are not my haters. I'm talking about something that's available on YouTube, on a platform I'm also on. I was like, why do people continue to antagonize this person over and over? You know what I mean? And then I saw that, like, this Biz Marty guy went to the Cyrax's, went and moved across the street from him. What intention do you have by doing that? To antagonize him, to come at you, and then he punches him out, and they all have a good laugh at that. The cops do shit about it, do nothing about it. And then whenever they go to his house and Cyrax attacks somebody because he's been pushed too far and he attacks them back, he gets charged. Like, everything about that situation is messed up. I don't even want to go down that, but I went down a rabbit hole on that, and that's my opinion about it. I can't stand people who bully people day in and day out, and that's all those people, Kiwi farmer people do. They take people who are autistic, turn them into lol cows, push them too far, make entertainment out of it, and it's beyond disgusting. That's all I have to say. A lot of people probably don't know who these people are. You're better not to. They need to ban people like that off social media. That's what I think. On his own property, Sweet Vintage. Yeah, I'm sorry. If you come to my house and you have been antagonizing me and bullying me, I would do exactly what he did. Exactly. It's really too bad that he's not really, I don't want to say bright enough. Hi, Chris. To really get at them, like legally. But I'm sorry. If you don't fight back, they stop. Yeah, he needs to not engage too. He needs to, like, you know, just completely. I think people would be so like, what if he just did his stuff and ignored everybody, no matter what they do to him, you know? That's what, honestly, that's what I'm doing. I'm just like, work behind the scenes, that stuff.
We'll finish listening to this Cyrex stuff, and then I'll pause this and we'll break into making the jam and start the conversation. So, and if you're listening, Chicken Pickle, like I said, I'm gonna get the clips off the farms usually, and Kidney J's been dropping your links.
I've learned that the hard way, because they use everything you say in retaliation and do as content. Like, it's like a whole thing.
And welcome, Denise, and
Nobody's
welcome,
deserving of being
Samoans.
bullied at all, Shinobi. And they make reasons. They make reasons out of, like, dumb things. Like, you know, like the Invaders Pride. One woman, like, they tricked him into thinking he was dating this woman, and then he sent her nudes, and she showed them to everybody, and they were all laughing at him. How is that legal? How is that okay? Like, and they're not bigger pieces of you know what than him. I'm sorry. No. Okay, Brandon, but that's not up to you. So what, you keep antagonizing him and bullying him and bullying him? You don't even have proof that happens. How do you have proof that even happened? And even then, so what? Let the law deal with it. Why do you have to go and keep antagonizing him so it makes it okay to show up at his house and assault him back? No, it doesn't. So, sorry. It's hard for people on the spectrum to ignore things normally. Yeah, he's a very, very, very mentally disturbed person. And they target people like that. Yeah, it is messed up. It's disgusting.
After all of these years, and all of the shit you've spewed out of your fat face, you'd think you'd learn to stop speaking about things you have no clue about. You're on here defending a predator with your entire chest when you clearly know nothing about him or any of the evidence against him. I guess that's not surprising, though, considering your longtime friendship with Predator Karate Joe. Choke on a potato, pedo sympathizer.
Pathetic. She's so fat, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic.
Okay, we're done, guys. I'm getting stuff set up. So that was Chicken Pickle. So, Kidney, if you could drop Chicken Pickle, I'll say it again with my whole chest that usually I'm trying to use clips off the farms, but I was desperately unorganized, like I always am. Welcome, Janine T. Hey, Pernilla. Storkram. Ruthie. When Simone's by Celebrity Juicer, I said hi to Denise. Welcome. I said hi to Blondie. I said hi to Kidney J. Janine. Did I miss anybody? Nat B from here. Okay. I think I got him. And anybody that's lurking, welcome. Is this unorganized? Yeah. Is it always like this? So far. You know, sit back and enjoy the show. Okay. And for anybody that's new that just came in here, what happened is we, Snivel and Weasel had a book, a ball canning company book. We decided to use the jam recipe out of that. Well, let's just say that I was like, that's not much sugar. Like, it just had a markedly lot more berries and a lot less sugar. And so the jam, it's thick and oozing. It's not setting up. It's not syrup, but, and I don't feel like cooking it again and trying to get it set, so it just has some very runny jelly. So I'm going to use the standard Snivel and Weasel Flying Wombat recipe instead. I need to rinse these, so I'll show you how. First, let me show you. We'll start talking about Chantal, but let me show you. So I'm actually getting to the bottom of my bucket of sugar. So being Snivel and Weasel, we gotta go get another 50-pound bag of sugar. Yeah, look at that. I'm getting down there. I'll show you, let me show you all the berries Mr. Grebo picked, and then we'll get to, so, let me know if you can hear me. So, this bucket, I got this bucket. I had another bucket, which is what we used last night, and then, of blackberries, and then we had this bowl too. I'm not exact on how much it is, but I'm pretty sure the legal definition is a metric fuck ton of blackberries. So we've got a spot out back because see, our road doesn't go through, so it dead ends. So you have no reason to be back in here, you know. I live in a nice trailer park, but So nobody sprays, nobody's back peeing on them. There's no industrial pollution. So yeah, we go back there. And so this is a 2-gallon bucket, 2.5 gallon. That other bucket, so it's 5 gallons. Yeah, Mr. Grebo picked over 6. Ooh, spider. Uh-oh, spider. Yeah, I don't like spiders. Hold on. I'm a terrible biologist. I scream like a bitch when I see spiders. Hold on. So Mr. Grebo picked 6 gallons of blackberries. Yes, and I'm eating. Okay. Oh, it's a hemiptera. It's not a spider. Sorry. Well, actually, I guess they don't. So, anybody that's been in entomology recently, I guess hemiptera and homoptera have now been combined into, I think they just call them hemiptera now. True bugs. Hemi. 2. Ptera, wing, versus homoptera. So the hemiptera, they got 2 different kinds of wings. Homoptera, homo, same wings. But I think they just call them hemiptera now. They're all true bugs. I don't know. Sorry. Okay. Is Natural Ginger here? Hey, Natural Ginger. Hey, MCM. Hey, Promise. Okay, say hi to Promise. Jojo B. Okay, so let me put the hemiptera outside. We can pull up some more clips. So anyway, oh God, I know. It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion when I perform live. There's something on my screen. So rather than deal with the not thickening up jam, I'm going to just make one, because what it is, Mr. Grebo, he really liked that blackberry pie. So you need 5 cups of blackberries to make a pie. I don't use a deep dish pie, but I'll put that recipe in the community too. But so I need to vacuum pack and seal up a bunch of 5-cup packages, so in the winter I can just pull it out, thaw it, and make Mr. Grebo a pie. So I'm only going to do one more. And let's see, for this recipe, our regular recipe, the one last night called for 9 cups of berries and only 6 cups of sugar. No wonder shit didn't set up. This is 8 cups of berries with 7 cups of sugar. But a lot of these berries were really, really tart because they weren't completely ripe, which is, I tell Mr. Grebo to pick them that way. So, yeah, the jam turns out pretty nice. It's not overly sweet, but yeah, I'm getting blue everywhere. So, let me put the hemiptera outside. I need to get out 8 cups. Remind me in chat continually, 8 cups. Grebo, 8 cups. Because I'll try to do 9 like last night. And remind me I need 6 tablespoons of pectin. Oh, I'll show you how you get my pectin too. You're going to laugh. Let's just say me and Snivel and Weasel, we like to buy things bulk. Okay. I can't figure out how to work the vacuum pack, so that's how come. If I could get Mr. Grebo to stay home and help with anything, he's gone fishing again. In his second boat, not the first boat. So, yeah, that's a whole nother thing. So, okay, I'm gonna leave this here because what was I doing? I needed to get 8 cups, but no, there was something else I was doing. Does anybody remember what I was gonna do? Japanese raspberries you pick? Oh, nice, MCM. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I gotta put the hemiptera, homoptera, the true insect, the true bug is going outside. He's a cutie. You probably can't see him. Yeah, the true bugs almost kind of have a tick look to them. It's like daddy longlegs. They're not spiders, they're mites. Okay. Hemiptera's going outside. Oh, I thought I'd show you this. I found this in the back of the, it's from, I think it's 2006. There's some bread and butter chips, some cucumbers I grew. Yeah, and it's actually started to rot through the lid, so. 2006, I don't think it's good anymore. And then I've got a rosemary bush out there that we got from the home desk, but we were still living in the apartment. And this thing's going nuts. So if anybody knows, like, I don't know, a lot of recipes that are good with rosemary, because my rosemary, he's going to get Monster. Anybody that keeps track of me, I have Monster. Monster is the nasturtium. Well, Monster, the sequel's growing. It's a seed from Monster, and he gets massive. Well, this rosemary bush is going to give Monster a run for his money as far as, like, taking over the yard. Oh, my God. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at chat and let's get going. I know I want to eat them all. I guess first and foremost, I haven't even watched all the videos today as far as Chantal. I'm pretty sure in today's video, she did backtrack on the Cyrex thing, like, well, I didn't know, blah, blah, blah. Did she do her standard, retraction? Hey, Puppy Breath, good to see you. Monster 2, exactly. I know, Samoans. I wish you and Denise were here, I'd share my berries with you. So did Chantal retract her absolutely, heinous statement? And I gotta say, when she started trying to sing Sinead O'Connor, God, she's just so disrespectful on so many levels, Like I said, my deal with Chantal is, and it doesn't have anything to do with her weight. Yeah, do I make fun of her because she's a train wreck and she dresses terrible? Yep, and nothing fits, but it's Chantal's behavior for me. It's her behavior that is just vile. I say this all the time. She could be a 120-pound skinny legend, and she would still be, like, in my top 5 most disliked human beings on the planet of all time. I mean, are there people that are much worse than Chantal? Oh, yeah, by far. But Chantal is just, like, the perfect representation, like the human embodiment of everything that can go wrong with human beings, as far as the gluttony, the sloth, the envy, the jealousy, just the 7 deadly sins. She's got it all wrapped up. She takes from the planet. She contributes nothing. She really doesn't. She just takes. She exists. She gives nothing. She contributes nothing. Everybody says, well, she probably has family, but of course they love her. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find anybody that actually likes her, though. Her mom, your parents' job to love you no matter what. Doesn't mean they like you or how you turned out. And Shmi, I'm looking at you and Auntie Rasta. I heard the shit that fell out of Auntie Rasta's mouth. Disgusting. Okay, sorry. No cow tipping. I'm not flexing on any of the lol cows. I'm not here to power level on any lol cow. I'm just saying Chantal's behaviors that I can't stand. Oh my God, I just love the yip, 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 bring! Natural ginger and her yip, yip emojis. Those are great. Okay, first I'm going to measure out 8, did I say 8 cups? Yeah, 8 cups. So let me measure out 8 cups. I have a notebook somewhere of all the stuff I wrote down that Chantal said, but I don't want to be touching my notebook with, okay, hold on. Phone. And is Damn Kate back? Damn Kate, are you back since you got timed out? God, I'm so sorry. Hey, Layla G, good to see you. Welcome. Okay, so who in here, like people that make jam, because of where we pick our blackberries, I don't really wash my blackberries because they completely disintegrate. So, plus you cook them. So, realistically, a bug, it's just protein. I'm cool with it. Anybody in here that's ever eaten a hot dog, you got no room to talk about my unwashed blackberries. But yeah, these things aren't back where they get exhaust or anything. So, these things are still, there's enough underripe ones. See, I'm trying real hard because I don't want my 1970 something yellow counters to be, I need to get something to put down. So yeah, these berries, there was enough underripe ones, they could survive a good washing, but and it's shocking too, actually, how many berries are actually, Mr. Grebo was shocked, and the park manager here, the trailer manager, he came and knocked on the door and said, like, hey, all those berries back there, right? Because he knows I like do cannon and stuff. Yeah, and so And it was just shocking the amount. And Mr. Green, oh my God, there's still so many berries back there, and they don't get the exhaust, and they don't get sprayed. And as you know, in the Pacific Northwest, we have a tweaker problem here. But where we are, because it does dead end, and there's a lot of farms and stuff around here, this road doesn't go anywhere. So nobody really gets in here. The tweakers can't get in here, so there's not a bunch of garbage. It's great. It's great. I don't know where I was going with that conversation. We were talking about Chantal, and I'm talking about tweakers and blackberries. Squirrel. Oh, and for everybody new, bad baking and questionable cooking. I said hi to Layla. A puppy breath. Okay, yeah. So the Chantal thing, though. So she's going hard for Cyrax and trying to align herself with it. Remember how she did that with Karate Joe too, and then she kind of backed off when she found out, you know? Yeah, she's just gross. I guess I'm gonna go get my. I'm gonna go find my notebook because I'm just so scattered. I'm really scattered, and okay, I need to get a big bowl so I can put my 8 cups of blackberries. Okay. 4 quarts. This is a 4-quart. There's what? 4 cups in a quart. This takes 16 cups, so yeah, okay, I'm fine. But hey, damn Kate, I'm glad you're back. So sorry about that. Okay, that's a little much. Is there some older clips we want to watch? Just like I said, or somebody want? I'm not. This wasn't well thought out. So okay, that's 1 cup. Because Chantal's just done so many things. Unfortunately, I have to pay attention when making jam. So until I get this measured, I'm gonna be more scattered. Yeah, baking and cooking. Less bugs in homemade. Yeah, exactly. Oranges, porridges. If people realize the amount of rat excrement and bugs that are legally allowed by the USDA in canned food items. Yeah. And how many people in here? Okay, here's something. If you don't fuck around and find out at a potluck, like, I don't eat at potlucks. Unless it's like my family, you know, people I know. I don't eat at potlucks. Put a 1 in here if you're one of those people that hard pass on potlucks. Like you're not just gonna dive in. Put a 2 in the chat if you're that guy that's like throws caution to the wind and is like, fuck it, you only live once, you know? Who cares if Charlene has 14 cats and hasn't cleaned her apartment since 1972? Psst. So yeah, 2 in the chat if you don't care about potlucks. 1 in the chat if you're like hard no. Okay, I need to get it. That's what I was going to do. Remind me. I need to get a towel because I don't want to get the blue. I need to get a rag. So hold on. 1 in the chat if you don't mess around at potlucks. 2 in the chat if you don't care. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Layla G. There you go. I got a nephew like that. He doesn't care. He flies helicopters, though. He doesn't care. So we got mostly 1s. Okay, now how many people in here? Put a 1 if you're kind of lying because you saw those 1s and you don't want to be that guy that just dives in. So put a 1 in the chat if maybe you fudged your number a little bit and you're more like a 1.5. Because you're not a 2, but you're not a 1. Like, so... Let's see how many 1.5s we have. Like, on occasion, if it's a nice place and the people look well kept, you might touch a little bit of the food. So let me see if there's any 1.5s. Or 3s. I see. Yeah, Shannon68 has, the 3s. Hold on, I'm losing so everybody knows my camera's broke, so. All right, I'm trying to go back, hold on, so I can see how many. Okay, now I've lost. Well, we got 1s, okay, so yeah. Pernilla, I was asking, like, how many people in here, like, when you go to potlucks, like work potlucks and stuff, you don't eat the food because you don't know the people, you know. Like with family potlucks, yeah, I know them all. So I find a bug and then I know where, you know, Auntie so-and-so lives. So, okay, this is 2. Okay. I need something to remind me of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to have 8 forks. I've now put 2 forks in there. Yeah, but Chantal diving in with Cyrax like that, and my brain finally locked onto something. Have you noticed how she's talking more and more? Okay, thank you, Shannon. Some honesty, right? 1.5. Have you noticed how Chantal is just completely locked on, like she's so we know that racist grandpa is going to be in Leafland August 4th to 7th, right? So, and we know Chantal has a family member who has a birthday. So, yeah, we put it together. So, the 4th to the 7th, racist grandpa's coming up from, this is out of Chantal's own mouth. It's just a designation. She said, yeah, he's racist. So, racist grandpa's coming up from Florida to Canada. He's got a birthday. Chantal's coming home from the Middle East. Does anybody in here, hey, okay, so I said hi to Shannon CG. Hey, Rally Point. How many people in here think that Chantal might actually not go back to Canada? Or, you know what I mean? Something else, just to mix it up, just out of spite. Because, you know, even regardless of what she says, you know she watches Twitter. She knows that she's been busted. She knows that we know. So do you think she will actually not go back to Canada and miss her racist but elderly grandfather's birthday just to spite chat? Or do you think it'll just be radio silence and all of a sudden she'll pop up in Canada? Or do you think it'll be radio silence, we won't hear anything, and all of a sudden she'll pop back up in Kuwait, you know, and just not, I can't see her not filming it, but yeah, let's hear some theories. Hey EP, welcome. I said hi to Natural Ginger. I said hi to Rally Point, Celebrity Juicer. So, okay, this is number 4. Okay, I can't touch my phone right now. So, yeah, what do you think? She does most things out of spite. Entirely possible. Yeah, like, so I can't see her staying in Kuwait and filming the whole time. I can see her, though, going radio silent, you know, and going home, filming it, but not putting it up. I don't know. So some theories. I can't see her doing it out of spite, though. I want her to go back and eat wheelchairs. Oh, my God, right? Ginger, like, can't believe it started my life. I know, welcome. Glad you're here. So how many people here think she's going to go back to Canada and get absolutely obliterated? I mean, gumbied beyond belief. Just, you know, on the devil's lettuce, like, and she's going to be high the entire time. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that Chins is going to be high AF the entire time. And lie about it. Jet lag, you know, medication, allergies. Oops. So 1s, yeah, everybody's got 1s. So, oh my God, there's... So, anybody that just came in here, I need 8 cups of blackberries. Yikes. Okay. Yep, we got all 1s. Layla, I can't wait. 1, please. Right? Exactly, Celebrity Juicer. You put a fancy one. So, okay. That's that. Pay attention, because I don't want to screw up and not get enough, yeah, so now, do you think she's going to film while she's over here? I do think she's going to go. I can't see her wasting that much money and not going out of spite. Though I can see her not being able to fit on the plane or something. But do you think she's going to film all the time, the whole time she's there, and then release it once she gets home and she can edit it? Or do you think she's going to go live from Canada and be her typical sanctimonious, you know, BS that she gets when... And she's going to be tired and all this. Like, it'll be everything but the fact she's high. Higher than balls. Let's see. To be honest. A promise. She will call it jet lag. Yep, she will, Rally Point. She'll call it. I think she will just call it jet lag. I think she will film while she's in Canada, but like, call me crazy or not, but she is just absolutely beside herself with happiness right now. She is so excited to get back to Canada. You see how she keeps talking about Canada, and she's just really light and excited. I need to rinse this. Oh, welcome, Harmony. If you're in here, Tiny Fairy said hi. Nat B, I said hi. Yeah, so, okay, I gotta squish this out of the way because I gotta rinse my hands. Darn it. Maybe while I rinse my hand, I'll put another clip on. I'm trying to think, like, I guess for shits and giggles, I could just give Chins the view. If did she just put out a new something that we want to watch? Like I said, I think she's going to Canada. Now, you heard how echoey Sala's room is, and I think Chantal. Do you? Oh shit! How many? Do you remember how many cups this was? Okay, hold on. These things are just... I got some really ripe berries here. I'm just going to quickly measure them out. How's that sound? So, and these are just rags from Mr. Grebo's work, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to rinse this real quick to make sure I got the 8 cups. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, a giant plate of cheese. Yeah, heavy. So, oh my God, let me pull up some of my photos. So, back in May 2017? I know there's old photos floating around, but hold on, let me pull this up real quick, and then I'll measure out the... So I'm trying, like I said, I'm sorry I'm being more neurotic than normal. I don't want my counter stained blue. That's the only bad thing about... Because this counter... Like, it's older than most people in this chat, are pretty darn close, so, you know, it's not like you're going to replace this if it, okay. Okay, hold on. Look like this. I want to find the pictures I screenshotted. Okay. Is it on this one, or it might be on that one over there? Dang it. Okay. So right here. This one is from May of 2018, so literally 5 years ago and some change, but 377.5 pounds. Shit. Sorry, I'm cussing and everything. 377.5 pounds 5 years ago. There's Chantal sideways. 377 pounds. I think I have one more. And then she weighed in on camera on this one. Yeah, you can see, like, and she had kind of rotated. She rotated around. So you can see that, right? Oh, look at chat. Let's see. What did Raleigh say? She's a little too excited about Canada. Yeah, she is. Like I said, regardless of what Chantal says, I think the hot is killing her. She can't go out, like, even if she has the vehicle, she doesn't have a driver's license there. Well, it's one of two things. So she has a license. To get a license, she would need to go through all the citizen, or, you know, the resident, blah, 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 blah. She's not done any of that. Or you can drive with the international tourist visa. You know, you get the international license. So either she's driving illegally or she's got to admit she's a tourist. But where was I going with that? But it's so hot that I think she's put on so much weight that for her to even walk from, you know, into a store and stuff is like, she was out of breath from eating today. Like, she is so out of shape that she gets winded from her ambidextrous overeating, you know. And have you noticed, like, she was licking the hands on her left arm, it just culturally, that is so offensive and gross. You know, I had a really good friend who was from Iran. Her dad used to work for the Shah. He was a fighter pilot and stuff, but just, yeah, it's so offensive, the fact she's, so I think she's really excited to get back to, yeah, outhouse bees. I think she's excited to get back to Canada, because she is, you know, so she can't drive over there. And I think it's so oppressively hot that she just doesn't know what to do. And like, she made it like it was no big deal, but like, she was dizzy. I think she was ready to go down on that beach. It was just sheer stubborn willpower. It kept her upright. And you couldn't pay me to say that Salad was flat out, like, I think he's low key, he's kind of trying to shame her to help motivate her, you know, because he keeps doing these body shots and stuff like that. I don't think he wants her to drop dead. I think he wants her to keep alive, because, you know, he wants, you know, the business arrangement to keep going. So I need to look at chat. I think the cover, let's see, what is it? You think that the cover story, what cover story are we talking about? Yeah, Disney is a troll move. She's not going to Disney. Grandpa lives in Florida, and she's thrown that out there, you know, to try to throw people off, but she's going back to Canada. Racist Grandpa's going to Canada, but she's throwing out that she's going to go visit Racist Grandpa to go to Disneyland. There's no way. And when I say, oh, her fat ass, you know what I mean. I'm not actually weight shaming her, you know, it's like, get your fat ass in here. It's just something, you know. So, but Chantal is, yeah, I think it's just a troll move. Let's see. He shades her. Yeah, he does shade her. Hey, Jarella. She was holding her back. Yeah, like she was walking like this, and she's so huge. And before she put on all this extra weight, so first and foremost, I can't remember the make and model, but you guys were in here. Anybody that's been here knows I found the make and model of that exact scale. It only goes to 180 kilograms, which is like 273 pounds. And those things, when they get up towards the, you know, the top end of how much they can weigh, they'll bounce around in the upper category, but, you know, they won't go over because they can't physically weigh over that. So hers keeps coming in at 363, 369. No, it just can't weigh above 273. And so, you know, it is what it is. So, but let me see, I did snap some pictures, but from, boy, that when they were at the beach, it was actually shocking. But the thing that was most shocking to me is when she was sitting down at that piano next to Salad. Just, wow, she has put on some pounds. And you figure you need 3,500 extra calories per day to put on a pound. So, and Chantal was saying, hey, Ratapus, good to see you. Jules, welcome. Is there anybody? Clarky, yay. So if I missed anybody, you know, hey, I said hi to Janina, EP, Rally Point. Let's see, what was I talking about? I was looking at something. I put I'm trying to remember. Okay. Oh, I just totally lost my thought. I'm sorry. So, let me see. I'm looking for when she was sitting on the couch. That's, yeah, this one right here. This, it's shocking. Hold on, I know what it is. I need to turn the brightness down on this a little bit. I'm figuring out, like I said, I'm super low tech here. But yeah, when she was sitting on the couch, that, and where is it, where she was sitting with her hands down, that was just, okay, where is it? Here, this one right here. Or did I show this one? Just, it's shocking. It's shocking. So you see that, and then you go back to, you know, the 5 years ago in May 2018, we had, you know, Chantal weighing in. It's 277 right there, and she's trying to say that she's what, 377 right here, 377.5. And she's trying to say she's like 369 now. Hard pass. Ladies. So she can't afford Disney. Yeah, it's yeah, Disney is ridiculously expensive. And you know, they have height limits on some things, and they have just size limits. She can't physically, and even with the scooter, the amount of walking she would have to do, she can't even walk. Like she doesn't want to get up from the floor to walk to her kitchen to get something, like, so. And I think she might try it out of spite. I can see Chantal trying some big epic walking thing out of spite. I don't think that's going to turn out well for her. I mean, you looked at her at that beach, she was beet red. Not good. Her heart cannot be liking this. Let's see. Yeah, she keeps eating. It's like she's got nothing to do in Kuwait. She's got nothing to do, so she keeps eating. She sits there and eats. She can't go out on beach. She can't drive. She can't, you know, and I think Salad's gone a lot. You know, I just think, you know, I think on the front end, like she does with everybody, I think he thought he could get her to walk more and to be active more and to lose weight. And I think he's finding that it's more like, you know, he's getting to the point where he's just doing drive-by feedings, you know, drive-by, throw the food out the window. It's fucking feeding time at the zoo. You know, and I just think he's kind of sick of it. Of course, he doesn't want her to, you know, biff it or anything. You know, they've got a contract. He's got things he's trying to do. But, okay, let me remeasure these because I can't turn. Yeah, she can't even, Jericho, she is so big that, yeah, she cannot physically turn her head anymore. It's just, I don't even, yeah, and here's when the phone was still on. Remember when it was still streaming because she couldn't see to turn it off? She was so red. Oh my God. Just. So, and I did a little line right here. If you look, so with the chin spanks holding it in down there. So that was where you see her face, but down here you can see the roll. That's where that second, third chin hangs out. Right there. I know you can't see it that well. I'll post it. But yeah, like that's, she has no neck. And I know it's like I'm beating a dead horse here, but it's just shocking the amount of weight she's put on. Like, oh yeah, here, like when she was just sitting on the beach, you know, with the, you could just see, like, she doesn't have a neck anymore. She can't physically turn anymore. And when she sits on the couch before, or in her chair, she used to sit, right? She is so large now, and her arms have really, you can really see the weight gain through here, and her upper arms have gotten absolutely massive. But when she sits, she's sitting like this with her arms, because she can't physically do anything else with them. Like, she can't even put them up here anymore because she's got so much. Remember before she'd kind of do this? She can't even do that anymore. You know, it's just, she sits. If you watch her, she just sits with her arms like that. I know, I'm repeating myself because I'm just shocked. You know, and when she was sitting on that thing, you know, like that, that's not a shadow. That hangs down between her legs. So when she's sitting in front of that computer box, you know, stuffing her face, first and foremost, I think that's another reason she puts the camera so high. It's because, you know, it's a slimming angle. But number two is because you've got this sitting in front of you. Her legs are splayed out. That sits on the floor, but she can't really move forward, you know, so she's got to pull it. So it's like, how does she spill so stuff down her front, right? Because it looks like the bowl's sitting like this, you know what I mean? It's like she's eating like this, right? But when in fact, with everything you got with the real estate going on here, if you were to look at her from the side when she's eating, the bowl is more out like this. So when she's taking those big scoops, you know, to get up to her mouth, that's a long way for stuff to fall. And so it's not like it's magically falling off when it's like this. It's, you know, you got 2.5, 3 feet. Like I said, a real estate you got to get over. And she takes such huge scoops, and that's how that's happening. If that makes sense. Apparently it's sexy. Yeah, she can't close her legs. You know, She's like a fucking McDonald's and a college clown. Open 24/7. Can't close. You know, and you figure, and it sits on the floor, so, sorry, but yeah, you get it. And so if you look, her legs need to be out because that's so you got the undercarriage, and you got the first roll, belly button, and then you got the second roll. This is the one the liver sits in. But yeah, she used to kind of sit like this. Or remember, sometimes she'd put her arms like this. She can't physically, because not only did this get bigger, but this got bigger too. So when this is bigger, you know, you can't put that down as much. You can't, and I can't remember who it was. Was it Layla? You know, she can't physically turn her head anymore. Sitting on the floor, holding that, yeah. And so that being said, salad, thanks, boom chicken, wow. Yeah, just can you imagine? Snappy. I've never seen anyone take bigger bites and not chew, right? Like, it's just the fact she hasn't choked to death. I think a lot of the food she gets so soft, but yeah, just it's. You know, maybe we'll get lucky and she'll be screaming and take a big bite, choke and shit her pants. I don't know. You know, okay, I'm going to measure this real quick. But, yeah, she just, and so she used to, remember how she used to kind of cover her mouth? She at least tried to, so first of all, when Salad's in chat, but I don't think Salad goes back and watches her videos at all. Like, we already know that. But have you noticed slowly, like what little banners she had are just slowly going out the window? Like, you know, like, are we to the point where she's now pooping? You know, monkeying with the door open? Like, is she dropping trow in parking lots over there now? She had an emergency and had to, drop trow in a Kuwaiti parking lot? It's just, okay, that's one. Okay, I got to stop talking for a minute because I'm destroying these berries. Okay, that's a pine leaf beetle. Okay. But they do have some kind of business arrangements. And the one thing I still want to talk about is, there's still, oh, dang it, I'm getting blue. I don't want blue on my, there was the uncle over there that had the nephew that she was trying. Do you think that nephew, that lived in the Middle East has anything to do with the uncle that she met in Canada? I still kind of do. That's just, I see that as being more likely than Chin's just, I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, so is this 3? 1? Or was that 4? Help. Okay, I have to stop talking, literally, because so chat amongst yourself. Okay, that's 1. Oh my God. So that's 1. 1. Okay. 2. 3. And 4. And like I said, I say things like I'm self-assured, but it doesn't mean that, you're wrong if you have a different opinion. I want to hear. Okay, that's 5. Sorry, I know that's loud. 6. 7. It's like I'm missing just a... Oh, I guess I was eating out of here too, because I was like, man, I thought I had 8 cups in here, but no, I think I ate... I think I ate half a cup. I know, I look terrible. My eyes are all droopy. I got about an hour and a half sleep last night. I woke up middle of the night with just a raging migraine, like, ugh. And so I've had about an hour and a half sleep in 48 hours, and I'm just, yeah. Okay, let me rinse this real quick. Okay, I have to get this mess cleaned up. I'm going to stain my, so, okay, let me get some more blackberries. Let's see, 5, 6, 7. What's the 5, 6, 7? I do 2. I'm lost. Parking lot. Yeah, so, okay, I gotta get this off the counter. I think that she doesn't go out much, but I'm gonna guess there was at least one. I think she's had to drop trout in a parking lot somewhere over there. I really think that's happened at least once. I don't think she's not out driving that car around because I don't even think she got that international driver's license. I just don't think she did because she's not willing to put in the effort and stuff. So I think that's why she's not out driving around more at night because, it's illegal. And I don't know, but Kuwait strikes me as one of those countries you don't want to fuck around and find out. Canadian government doesn't want to have to charter a DC-10 to get her home. Because that's what it would take. Okay, hold on. Oh, for anybody that just got in here, Mr. Grebo picked 2 of these. And this heaping full. That's a lot of berries. Okay. Okay, hold on. I've kind of masticated these berries by shuffling them back and forth 500 times because I'm yapping, not paying attention. Wow, I ate a lot of berries. All right, let me see I gotta wipe this counter off. I wish I could share these berries with you guys. I wish everybody lived close so we could I wish everybody. Tell me this isn't magical thinking. I wish you guys all lived in this trailer park with me. We could all be trailer trash together. And we could have picnics and potlucks. And we could do arts and crafts. And it would be great. I think that'd be awesome. There's some really awesome people in here. So, there. The one good thing Chantel's done. She got me some really cool people that I'm friends with. I started being friends with online. And they're more than that now. Thank you, Chantal. Did I fill that up? Okay. Let's see. Rebo, she said she got lost trying to get home from the last excursion. Oh, I believe that, Blondie. I believe that, and it might have scared her, So, yep. And because I'm pretty sure, I'm sure there's where a lot of signs are in Arabic, and she's not bothered. She's not in this long term. Regardless of what she's saying, this is not permanent, I think she's going to get back. First, she's going to be happy to be back in Canada, but then somebody's going to say something else in the Middle East is going to be better. But the amount of time, she's building up a head of steam. She's building up a head of steam, man. And what I'm hoping for is she just pops her cork right there in Kuwait and goes off. Oh my God, please, please. Would that not just be Christmas in July if she just completely went off in Kuwait at a man in public? Oh, please God, let that happen. I could die happy if that would happen. Immature completely, but okay. I got some more pictures did everybody see? So I don't really do Twitter. I don't understand, but Twitter's gone. R.I.P. Twitter. Now it's X, I guess. I don't do Twitter. It's just I can't be bothered. So yeah, I showed you the chin picture, so I showed you the picture where she is 370. We'll just say 378. I think she's put on a minimum of 50 pounds, so that'd be 430. I think she's between 430 and 450 pounds. What do you guys think? Let me know. Okay, this is all juice. Oh my God, that's so good. So I've got my little grabby thing. Okay, I need to clean up the counter. I need to get this going. Oh my God, I'm gonna be here all night. So yeah, let me know in chat what you think. I don't have very many good talking points. Like I said, I'm just so scattered. I haven't had any sleep. 450 says Snart Parade. 425 at least. Says Ratapus. Christine B. I can't see what that says. $3.99 to be generous. Yeah, I think she's over 400. I like I said, I'm right at about 430, and she's only 5'1", so She's little, like this. You know, and she's a size, you know, 60. I remember one of the lives a long time ago. Remember I broke out the measuring tape. It was shocking. Okay, I need to wipe this. 450, 450. I've been saying, says Snark Parade. Pernilla says 450. 425 says Ratapus. Yeah, 3. Okay, oh, my screen, my. Oh, so 468 says Promise. Liz says 450. Yeah, I'm holding at 430, but she's not in the 300s anymore. I can't. Well, once again, we'll go to 377.5. And I know I'm beating a dead horse here because it's shocking. That was 377, and this right here is supposedly 369. She is supposedly like 10 pounds lighter in this picture from the other one. Press X to doubt. Press X to doubt. Let's see. And then the amount of calories she's been doing. Oh, and then she's going on about that cameo thing. Like, I was in the top 5 or the top 10. Yeah, that just has to do with with the creators, with similar channel sizes, yada, yada, yada. You know, it's... So I do think she's getting desperate for money, though. Things are not as cheap as she keeps saying they are. Things aren't as fresh and creamy. Darn it, I have a permanent... Damn it. Blue spot on my counter. Damn it, Janet. I think money's running tight. Like, do you guys think so too? Yeah, X to doubt. I think she's starting to, because she's already like, so she's just recently got paid, but you know that flight home can't be cheap. You think she's gonna be crashed on Shmi's couch, or you think she's gonna be laid out in a hotel somewhere? What do you think? Hotel or Shmi's? I don't think Shmi wants her there. Like, cause well, remember when Shmi brought Grams home from the hospital that one time, where she just finally told Chantal to go because she was just causing more stress. And you know, okay, I need 8. So it's 8 cups of. I need 7 cups of sugar. So, yeah, so Shmi's couch or hotel, but it can't be cheap. She's got to be going broke, you know. She's not getting the super chats, and you can't tell me it doesn't burn her ass. God, she's such a hypocrite. Like, she's online, you know. Let me tell you about my new faith. Let me tell you about my new faith. Just ask me. And then the first thing when somebody asks her a question, she's like, "Well, go read." Please. What I'm hoping for is that a local group over there in Kuwait takes offense and goes and has a chat with her and says, "Hey, stop." So, baking soda, I mean. Oh, baking soda to try to get the blue. Let's see. Dawn mix the paste. We'll get that. Okay, I'll try. I've tried that before, but I'll try it again. Thank you. Promise. So, she can't fit on the couch, right? So, yeah, she's broke that couch. So you think Shmi will let her stay there? Airbnb. It's a lot of money though. You know. Do you think? Okay, so do you think I like this last day? Because yesterday we were so busy making jam, I haven't really been paying attention. But like, how long do we think she's gonna stay in Canada? Like a month? A few days? Do you think she's gonna be freaking out? You know, because she's gonna want to have salad under her thumb, which she's not. So she's gonna be high the entire time. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, let's see. Chat says she can't fit on the couch. Oh, I think I read that. I don't. My chat not working. Oh shoot! I'm back on. Darn it! I'm back on Top Chat. Oh my god, you guys, so you guys know my phone is broken. I got a refurbished phone, blah blah blah. Okay, I might not have seen somebody. That's why it wasn't moving. This thing was set on Top Chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see what we got. Is she gonna sleep on Shmi's couch? Whatever's required, says Jarella. Push. She was told brutal truth in Canada and refuses to do what doctor tell her. Yep, I agree, Jarella. She just... Do we think she's gonna make it out of Canada back to Kuwait? Or do you think something will come up? And like the flying, you know, she's gonna end up throwing a clot. And like, all kidding aside, you know, I did EMT stuff for years. So, Nat B, 10 days max. Yeah, I'm with you, Nat B. She's too jealous and wants to keep an eye on Salad. Yeah, I think like she would like to maybe be gone longer and give herself more room between the flying, but she's going to be out of her mind jealous, you know. Natural Ginger, I think they were gentle with her in Canada. Yeah. Chins is just, she's been lucky up to this point. So, sorry, I'm kind of spacing out. Like I said, hour and a half sleep in the last 2 days. I probably should make a sandwich. I'm hungry. Okay, I've got 8 cups. I need to get... I don't even know where I was going with this. Let's see. You think that Ratapus, that the Kuwaiti authorities are on to her? Chantal's 90% smarter than the rest of us, right? I'm pretty sure I need to do, let's see, 8 cups of berries. I think it was 7 cups of 7 cups of sugar. Okay, let me get the sugar out. I can put that in a separate bowl. Oh man, I really fucked myself here. I did so good last night too. Yeah, so that's the question is, do you think she's had contact with Kuwait authorities, or do you think that they've got an eye on her on this time? So, like, remember the one where she was sitting on the floor and, you know, Salad came in and she did the, I just want to eat. Like, do you think, here's what I think. I think her and Salad were fighting. Right? Because that story she told about, oh, this TikToker, and she just eats, and she's so cool. It was like Chantal trying to stand for herself, and like Salad came back or something, and she was just letting them know, like, hey, I'm filming right now, so don't say anything. But you could just feel the tension in that thing. But but there's more going on than just them fighting. Like, do you think the Kuwaiti authorities have they contacted her? I'm asking. Like, what do you guys think? Because okay, hold on. 7 cups of, I gotta get 7 cups of sugar while we discuss. I just feel that maybe Salad or Murat or somebody, they're starting to get nervous because Chin's has been there for a hot minute. Jarella says no, she's under the radar. You guys think she's under the radar? Yeah, they don't fool around at Kuwait, I can tell you that, but you think she's still completely under the radar? Promises says I don't. She doesn't think you're still under the radar. You think that... Yeah, I'm sure there have been quite a few phone calls to somebody. Alert the IRS when she comes back to Canada. Canada, yeah, Janine, Canada has the, what is it? The Canadian Revenue, CRA. Canadian Revenue Authority. And the difference between the CRA and the IRS will harass you. Like, you know you're in trouble with the IRS. They'll just keep coming at you and bug till they...
Power off.
Oh, sorry, the speaker, till they freeze it. The CRA is more like, they'll just string the rope until suddenly everything's frozen. Now you'll deal with this. They're much more polite than the IRS, but the ends are going to be the same. I hope the CRA gets her. I think they'll move again soon, says Nat B. I think you're right, too. We have zero evidence she is on anyone's radar. None. Yeah, that's true, Jarella. We don't have, and so part of me is too. Chantal always tells on herself, so that's why I'm kind of on the fence. Like Chantal always tells on herself. Like we pieced together, you know, racist grandpa in Canada and all that stuff. Like just, you know, and so she's not said anything about being on their radar. So good point, Jarella. I'm leaning with Jarella that we just, you know, if I think there's tension between her and Salad though, you know, I'm just wondering if it was something silly like he did what Natter did, which is, hey, let's go for a walk, and she just completely melted down. Like I think she's starting to get an idea of how far gone she is, but she's still completely denying it, you know, like she's still living in what if land. Let's see, takes a lot for the CRA to come after you, sadly. I know, Nat, it's like that's just it, but when they finally do, you're toast. So it's just like, you know, that's just it. Is Chantal gonna get nailed? Is she? Isn't she? You know, I'm just wondering with the bankruptcies on top of it's hard to say. That's just it. The CRA, they're going to do what they're going to do. Man, just to be a fly on the wall somewhere and find out. Too big for radar. She uses sonar. Nice, natural ginger. Let's see, you may not know, it's not like the Kuwait government will give her a heads up, right? Let's see, okay, I gotta go get the, let's see, she may not know, but it's not like the Kuwait government will give her a heads up. Yep. And in black at the gate because I think she saw a bit of it in the DNA. It's funny. Okay, let me get the, I gotta get the sugar. Okay, I've got fucking blackberries everywhere. Oh my god. Okay, I hate this floor. This isn't the original floor. For whatever reason, they re-floored this place in the early 80s or the very late 70s, because this place used to have the coolest, do you guys remember it was like a checkered pattern? I'll take a picture and show you, because it had the checkered pattern, like they had it in oranges, yellows, greens, and browns. I'm going to take a picture. For whatever reason, they covered over that floor with this god awful, hold on, because the original floor is over in this cupboard. I love it. I wish they would have left it. In fact, I'm wondering if it isn't underneath this flooring, if I can just peel it up. Oh, I gotta get my pectin out too. I'll show you my pectin. Can you guys even hear me? I'm over here yelling. Might not even be able to hear me. Hold on. I'm trying to get my pectin box out. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take a picture of my floor. Hold on. And it's a much brighter yellow than this, but I can't, yeah. So let's see. I don't have a flashlight or anything, but do you guys remember this floor? It's a yellow too. Like it looks tan in here, but it's a nice 70s yellow. So you recognize that? Oh good, loud and clear. So, yeah, so remember they had those kind of floors. They had like the avocado green, they had the harvest gold, the burnt orange, the, you know, tan. That's, so this was all over, and for whatever reason they paved over it with this god awful, every fucking house in the 70s and 80s had this floor. Recognize that bad boy? It's that terrible tan, just big. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this. It's tan. It's just flat out tan. You guys recognize that? Yeah. Okay. So, you look at. Love you too. Storkram. Pernilla. I could say jag älskar dig, jag liker dig, but that's Norski. It's Norwegian. Jag älskar dig, jag liker dig. Let's see. Oh yeah, my grandma had that in gray. Yeah, there was gray, right? Snark Patrol. Yeah, so that that checker pattern. It was like when I was a kid. Like I remember we had the green in it because we lived in a single wide for a long time, and I want to say it was green. And then we lived in a trailer before that. Like the trailer was like one of the 60s. It was old. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. Did you hear her say that they leave snacks, chocolate biscuits for the DoorDash guy because he always brings food? But if true, I think that kid that lives on the same floor is eating them. Huh. Oh, and that's just it. Like in that building that she lives in, you know, it's like, is there anybody else on that floor? I'm just like, you know, I love it how she said talking about friends and families. I don't think Salad's friends or family want anything to do with her. I think that it's been made abundantly clear. I'm sure, like, you know, maybe they even handle it with a little bit of grace, but God. I know, same Ginger. I love the 70s. Like, I showed you guys my wallpaper. My wallpaper is just the best. Oh no, I just realized too, I gotta get my vlog done for today, and I'm dicking around. But yeah, this is my wallpaper. I can't, but yeah, you can't really see because like I said, but that's my wallpaper. That's my wallpaper. Okay. Okay, I gotta get this jam going because oh shit, I just closed out and that's how I see the chat. I gotta get this going because like I'm spending all my time talking and I'm just talking to myself. I'm so tired. It's already 4 o'clock. Oh my god. Okay, I need to get 7 cups. I'm gonna turn this on. I don't even know if I'll be able to finish this on like with this on because like I am fading hard. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, wait, no, I don't need this on yet. I need to do the, okay, I got the, nice, okay. Okay. My parents' motorhome, parents in the 70s. Orange and brown, nice. Yeah, the 70s colors. I've always liked the 70s colors. They're just kind of my thing. Okay, I need to get the sugar and stuff. I need to get more focused. I'm so tired right now that I'm not really functioning. Oh, I really do want, I am hungry. Okay, hold on. Let's slide this. I need to get a piece of cheese or I'm gonna die. Look at all I've had to eat today was that, all right. I think I have 1 tortilla left. Yeah, this will be a little better. Yeah. Okay. Sugar and pectin. Yes. Yeah, I need to do the sugar and the pectin. I need to get some more tortillas too. Man, has anybody else notice that groceries have gotten ridiculously expensive? Holy cow. Yeah, I have my little list. It's like the list of stuff that used to cost me like $1.25 this time last year. It's up to $200, $225. Like my grocery didn't quite double, but pretty darn close. Okay, let's see. Okay, I need to do 7 cups of sugar, right? 7 cups of sugar. While we're doing that, I need to put, so I think if I eat, I'll feel a little better. I think I'm low in blood sugar, like, just like Chantal said, but no, I actually think I've been losing weight lately. You know, like I said, my hair's been falling out. It's not good. Not good. Let's see. Okay, that stuff's all clean. It just needs to be rinsed. Okay. Anybody else? Like, yeah, I got COVID and man, my hair just started falling out. Anybody else have something like that happen? Get sick in your hair? Lose half your hair? Vintage is fabulous. I agree. You and I are on the same page, Natural Ginger. Okay. So, I need to get 7. I know I keep repeating myself like I'm on the short yellow bus. I am on the struggle bus today. I'm struggling. Very tired. The 7 cups sugar. I need to get, wait, I don't put that in there. Okay. Yeah, I think if I get some food, I'll be doing a little better. I'm completely blanking out, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. Don't go all day without eating. You fade. Okay. Cheddar cheese on a tortilla. Okay. 7 cups of sugar. Okay. That's been... Yeah, I talked to Snivel and Weasel. She said, like, when we do our big canning, maybe we might film it, you know, and just time lapse it. Because, okay, I need to get, I've washed my hands about 900 times. Let's see. I got my little thing I got from the dollar store, the $1.25 store now. Has everybody else's dollar stores all gone up across the board? Like everything's above. And some of the stuff I don't have a problem spending $1.25 on, but some of it I was hard pressed to spend money on it at $1. There's no way I'm spending $1.25 on it. Yep, $1.25. Yeah, it's okay, I need somebody to seriously keep track of the sugar because I'm gonna have to count it 47 times. I'm so tired. I've been up for so many days. So I need 7. This is number 1. We can all count it together. 1. I need that. 2. Yeah, I'm fading hard, guys. I don't know if I'll be able to. I just seemed like a good idea at the time, but okay, this is number 3, right? Okay, yeah, Blondie, 3. You just keep track in the chat for me, Blondie, please. That's number 3. Perfect, thank you. 3. She's gonna have to be leaving soon because his grandpa's gonna be there on the 4th. So this is 4, right? Okay. Five. I know it's a lot of sugar. Is that 5? Yep. Thank you, Blondie. Like, I'm literally... I keep saying literally, too. God. English. This will be number 6. That's 6, right? Okay, so this is the last one. We need to get the pectin and the berries heating up, so yeah, let's, all right. Seven. Okay, thank you, Blondie. Oh my God. Round of applause in chat for Blondie. Thank you. Okay, got that. Food grade, don't just get these from, you know, anything you, if you're gonna use these big buckets, make sure that the food grade kind, because you'd be surprised the kind of plastic they recycle. You know, so don't just go to Home Depot and grab a 5-gallon plastic bucket. Get a food grade plastic bucket so you don't kill yourself and your family. Okay. All right. Okay. I know I'm repeating myself. I'm sounding like a crazy person at this point. Mr. Grebo's probably going to be home soon too, and then I'm going to have to go because I got nothing, guys. Oh. Okay. This, I'm repeating myself. All right, I got that. This can go. Sorry about the clanky noise in the. Okay, the sugar goes in last. So the berries and the pectin, you gotta heat it up slowly until it gets to like a slow boil. You gotta stir the entire time, and then you for 1 minute. But we gotta first get it. So let me get my. Where's my pan? Oh, I stuck it in here. I know, I'm like half dead. I'm not much fun right now, am I? Okay, so we've got this. We're gonna heat up the. So start it at 4, and then as it heats up. Which one? This is, yeah, right here. It's my 8 cups of berries. Oh boy, these things are squished. Okay. I'll sit down to the talk. 8 cups of berries. But yeah, you gotta stir pretty much. That's the one thing you don't want to mess around with is your pectin. Okay. Sorry about the clanging, I really am. Okay, I need to wash those. Got the. Let's see. Hey, Harmony. Anita, Bath, silent viewer until now, and I counted 8 cups of sugar. So, did I go over 1? Oh, okay. So, okay. Yeah, I need to eat. So I'm gonna eat this. I will recount it. Thank you, you guys. You know what I mean? Where you're just so tired that you're not making sense and you haven't eaten, and it's just, yeah, like things are going fuzzy around the edge. That's all I need to do is pass out on live stream. You know, here I am waiting for it to happen to Sean Paul, and I do it to myself. Now, wouldn't that be some irony? Thank you very much. Take 1 cup of sugar out. Okay. Thank you. Blondie, thank you. Snart, thank you. Oranges, thank you. At Harmony. Hey, it's just Ray, thank you. The Silent Watcher, I'm trying to find your name. Oh, Anita, thank you. Gosh. Yep, thank you. I think if I get some food, and like I said, I probably won't get this done, but okay. I'll pull a cup of sugar out. Let me rinse. I'm gonna put, well, do you want me to put like a little clip on? Because I think if I just get this area organized, like I need to get these dishes rinsed, I have them washed. Is there anything specific, that a clip that we want to watch or we need to watch or something so we can discuss it? I need to eat and gather my thoughts, because so if somebody could think of something. I'm sorry to see what if Chins, like, did Chins just put something out? Okay, I got to get the pectin in there. Oh, I appreciate your guys' help, I really do. Yeah, I'm eating. Let's see. I have missed my message, but hey, Aunt Amy, good to see you. I watch your videos. So you guys you've hit your shortest day of the year, so it should be warming back up down there, because it's starting to, our days are getting shorter, yours are getting longer. Are you going to bed, Jericho? Did I miss Jericho? I'm so sorry. Jericho, much love. I think Jericho went. Good night, Jericho. Hey, Desiree. Everybody's watching me be low blood sugar and not making sense after an hour and a half sleep in 48 hours. Okay, I'm going to pull that cup of sugar out right now while I remember. Thank you so much, you guys. You know how bad that, oh my God, that, it would just be so gross and sweet. Oh, that would be terrible. Where's my 1 cup? Okay, I'm going to grab 1 cup. So, no, 1, 2, 4. I can't believe I did that. 5, 6. Man, you guys saved my bacon. So I'll just go like this. This can go back in the, I'll just go like this. I think I just washed my hands. Okay. This can go back in the, alright. Put this back in with the, make sure I put it, have you ever done that before? You go to dump something back in your storage containers and dump the sugar in with the flour, or, you know, something super stellar like that, because that's always fun. Alright. This is all 7 cups of sugar. Thank you so much, you guys. Oh man, this really saved my bacon. Oh, I know something we can talk about. So I don't watch most of Chantal's orbiters. I don't watch Missy Moo. I don't watch S Jam. I don't. Somebody said Missy Moo put on a hijab and cook some ham or something. What happened? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Did Missy Moo? Yeah, I put 8 cups of flour or sugar in. I only needed 7. I need 8 cups of berries, 7 cups of sugar. Oh, it wasn't a real hijab? Oh, she did satire. Okay. So, was it funny? I don't find Missy Moo funny. So, but I don't care for her. It's not my cup of tea. Nothing less from her. Yeah, but so did Kaya. Yeah. Well, I did too. You guys saw mine. Okay, so when Chantal first announced salad, Laura is okay is the only one that saw it. It was pretty funny. I mean, I full on garbed up and it was really funny, but there's no way I'd upload it. I'd get myself canceled. She took it down and made an apology. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't cook ham. I just, you know, put a turtleneck around my neck. And, you know, but wasn't funny because she was cooking pork. Yeah, see, like, there's edgy humor, and then there's just taking it too far, and it's a fine line. So, you know, there's just some things that, you know, they're tone deaf, you know, too soon. So, she doesn't strike me as an overly intelligent individual. So, all right, this has been rinsed. Okay, I'm already feeling a little better because I've got some food in me. Yeah, so I've been losing hair by the handfuls, and I've dropped like a chunk of weight. I need to stop losing weight. Cause yeah, I've lost almost 10 pounds, and like, oh, that's enough. So, okay. Ariane, you don't need a channel. Why is my real name in here? You need to go in and change it. Click on you can change it to whatever you want. So when you signed up for your YouTube account, it might have just defaulted, you know, because I set mine up so long ago, but you can change it. They make you a channel to chat now. Change the @ yeah. All right. 6 tablespoons of pectin. Okay, this is something you don't want to mess up. So part of me's like, so here's my question. Do I want to continue on with this jam? Or part of me's kind of like, because once I put the pectin in, I'm committed. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm feeling about a 8.7 bad right now. Like, just, so I can put a lid on this and I could do it tomorrow or something. I'm almost wondering, because if I start, I'm committed, and I honestly don't know if I have the endurance. I'm feeling pretty, I'm just bad baking right now, or just bad. So would you guys be okay if we just sit here and BS, and heck, I can even go live tomorrow I really don't have it. I'm not feeling so good. Natural ginger. Yeah, normally I'd be really happy about it, but the losing the hair and losing the weight, I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. You know. Yeah, I think I'll do the jam tomorrow. Graybo's not feeling so hot. Let's see. I stopped using hair bands and my hair stopped breaking. Yeah, see, mine's not breakage. Mine's actual, because, you know, I for whatever reason, like, well, you guys know I had to start getting stabby, pokey and everything, and then I have the hiccups. Getting the coof like I did, it's just, that was it. That's all she wrote. My body just was like noped out. Okay, I'm not going to do the jam tonight. I'll have everything ready. Heck, and I'll go live tomorrow. So we'll just BS tonight, and so this needs to be cleaned. Okay, so that can be cleaned up. I've made such a mess, and I haven't accomplished anything. Let's see. Let me get my. Okay, I'm just gonna let my food digest for a minute. Put this on. I think I had some more pictures in here. Sorry, I'm just so. I mean, usually I'm a little more organized, but yeah, that migraine, the lack of sleep, then so she wrote. Okay, let me go into my photos. The amount of food she's been eating too. So is the diet boxes over now? I'm pretty sure the diet boxes are over now, right? I'm not sure why I took that picture. Oh, this is something else we didn't get to talk about, was when she was scraping her hands over the yeah, when she's sitting down and stuffing her face, licking her hands. So I'm trying to see if I've got eat buttery mashed potatoes and baked beans and drink milk to put on healthy weight. Yeah, I'm gonna start. I got an appointment with my specialist who's, I think I'm gonna get a little come to Jesus talk from her. She gets pissed when I lose weight, and she's really pissed because my hair's falling out. I'm sure they'll get it worked out. Diet boxes are over, all eaten and accounted for, right? I don't think she liked them very much. I think Salad ended up eating the majority of them just because he, you know, they were paid for. I think she grabbed the snacks, but you could tell she wasn't overly thrilled with them at all. Oh, I know what we haven't talked about. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go get my notebook. Her whole, we went over this before, the whole binge eating disorder versus compulsive overeating. First and foremost, for it to be a binge, you need to have gone back to a normal level of eating. She never goes back to a normal level of eating. She's always eating. I'm coming. Okay. Hold on. Look for a pen. Okay, sorry. I'm at a glacial pace today. It's shocking how just, yeah. Not cooking with gas today. Lazy ass sour cream. Yeah, Gia, that sour cream on her hands was just, yeah, this meal right here where she had, and so she's trying to talk about, you know, in their culture, that's not how, you know, you use these, you know, I don't even go into it with you guys, but please, yeah, I'm going to, holy moly, I'm winding down. Yeah, I will, I promise you guys. That's why I'm not gonna do jam. So tomorrow we'll do we'll do jam tomorrow. I got my notebook, got the wrong one, but when she's went into that little diatribe about, you know, eating with their hands and stuff while sitting there, and I've always been impressed how she can ambidextrously overeat, you know, but the way she's using that left hand. Oh, and here's something, like, people are always, what are the water fast what about the water fast nonsense? The thing with, is, okay, what was I saying? Not the water fast, but not the diet food, but we were talking about, the big cars, use less calories. I want to say, I like I said, my train of thought is just so, and you know how you can feel it in there floating around? All right, vote. There you go. Thanks for getting me back track. So, and we went over this last time, you know, binge eating versus compulsive overeating. So for anybody that wasn't here, binge eating is, you know, you got the normal background, and it's associated with, like, there's shame and there's guilt, and you will stick anything, like, you'll finish off the condiments, shame, guilt, you know, you're not going to film it, you're not going to tell people about it. That's the binge in binge eating disorder. Well, there's something else called compulsive overeating, which also can be a component of eating disorders, but the compulsive overeating. So I'm sitting here trying to talk. This is what's distracting me. It's one of my screenshots. Is staring at me. I'm like, but with Chantal's, oh, do you guys see this one? this is probably like I said, Chantal would dress up for like Halloween for one night, and so like I guess that was her Egyptian look. But I can guarantee you, you know, she probably dressed up as a hippie once for Halloween, and all of a sudden, you know, we're gonna hear stories about how she was dreadlocked and the whole 9 yards. I mean, she just has this. I originally I thought she had a very rich fantasy life. I don't think she has a rich fantasy life. I think she's stuck in the same loops over and over. So incredibly immature, and we have watched the actual decompensation of her as a human being, like, you know, because just, you know, like cursing, right? If you drop the F-bomb all the time, when you do it a lot, it becomes easier and easier, and you have to work at it to stop doing it, because, you know, it becomes a habit. Well, that's how Chantal is. She's so used to living this unfiltered life, and she's so incredibly lazy that it's just, she can't be bothered to filter herself and stuff like that. And, you know, Chantal's always been a liar, but before the live stream era, you had to catch her in the lies to know she was lying, right? But now, and so she doesn't have a filter. You got a berry seed. She's not going to put the effort into it either, and so she's just going to continue to go downhill. And you know, and it's just so with this compulsive overeating, and I keep going back to this, but 2017, and Kidney J remembers, and this is back when Chantal was really small. In 2017, she only had a few hundred subscribers, but she was in her car, and she admitted that she had stopped going to the doctor she was going to because she wanted a BED diagnosis, and these doctors would not give her that diagnosis. But they did tell her, stop eating your car, you know, the kind of stuff, you know, because she compulsively overeats, but she wasn't even willing to do that. And the difference is with binge eating disorder, there's a, what do they call it, an ICD code? It's an actual medical diagnosis that they can bill the insurance for and everything. You know, BED has a medical diagnosis. Compulsive overeating, it could be a component, but there is no medical diagnosis. It's not considered a diagnosable medical problem. It's something you do. Chantal compulsive, and like I said, I will die on this hill. Because if Chantal had any definitive proof that she had BED, don't think for a second it wouldn't be, you know, plastered up like this. I know this thing, it's all brown and terrible. These are my junk rags I use when I'm canning. But, you know, it would be, everybody would see it. So, yeah, I don't believe she has a BED. It went from her wanting a BED, she took the 2 years off, and then in 2019, she started her next round of wasting doctors' times for the, you know, for her eating issues. And it went from her wanting the BED diagnosis, she didn't go to the doctors for 2 years. So then when she went back, she self-reported that she has BED. I could go into a new doctor's today and tell them I'm schizophrenic, I'm a lesbian. I could tell them whatever I want. They're going to write it down. It's a subjective part, you know. That's the only thing we saw on any of her medical reports, you know. I can guarantee you that, you know, for her non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, oh, there's a medical code next to that, an ICD code, you know, and all that stuff. So she wants something that's diagnosable because it makes it more ooh, there's a bug got in. It makes it more legit, in her opinion. Oh, I don't want to knock over my phone. Hold on. Ha! Got it. So yeah, it's. Oh, sorry. It makes it more legit, and so she's so desperate. But have you noticed that she's really backed off the whole BED arc now? Now, you know, she's just doing what she does is. She takes no accountability for her own behavior. Like, nothing's her fault. And I keep seeing people say, oh, she needs to go inpatient. She needs to go inpatient. The thing with inpatient is you can leave. And Chantal will. She would. I think the only thing that would get Chantal to lose weight is if something catastrophic. Oh, hey, Linda. Hey, Linda. Oh, let me say hi to anybody. Well, let me finish saying what I said. The only thing that would get Chantal to actually lose weight is if something medically catastrophic happens and she cannot physically leave the hospital of her own volition. You know, that's the only way. I honestly believe that. So, let me see. I see ya. Okay, hold on, I'm trying to. Okay. For whatever reason, there it goes. I'm trying to get my chat back up. So let's see, where was I? I'm trying to see chat. Gia, yeah, Gia, you're just making sense. She must have oppositional defiance because she will continue to say, oh, yeah, and like the what is it? The oppositional defiance is like for kids and stuff, but it's like she never grew out of it. She just, but you know what? Chantal can have, she can have all the excuses in the world, but you know, it comes back to, let's say she has an actual diagnosable mental illness, right? Mental illness is never your fault, but it's always your responsibility, you know? So I was drunk is not a reason to get out of getting charged with something in court. So, and at this point, Chantal has become so incredibly hedonistic. She sees the thing, she wants the thing, she has the thing. And she's not used to denying herself. And so, at this point, it would take some serious hard work. And Shmi helped create this monster and anti-Rasta and stuff like that. You know, Chantal wasn't created in a vacuum. But she so desperately wants like a diagnosis of something, so she has something to blame this on. When the bottom line is I think Chantal was a bad seed. You know, she's not a good person. She's not a kind person. She's not a nice person. She's incredibly selfish. You know, and she's just looking for something, so it's not her fault. It's like, Chantal, you're 5'1", you weigh over 400 pounds. You did this to yourself. You want what you want, and you want it right now. Period. You don't know what hard work is. Anything that you've done that is hard work it was hard for you to do, like you flying back to Kuwait. That was hard work. Why? Because you're over 400 pounds. You know, but you didn't do that out of a sense of pride or anything. You did it, and this is me, hypothetically. She got back to Kuwait out of spite. The Cuba trip she took, it was out of spite, man. She's the kind of person that cut off her own nose to spite her face. But she doesn't know what hard work is. Chantal's never worked hard a day in her life. You know, and this whole thing she's doing now, the just sorry to say, but she will just to spite us. Yeah, like I said, let's see, what's this Jarella said? ODD is a pediatric. Yep. Yeah, I agree, Jarella. The ODD, it's a childhood diagnosis, so grown-ups don't have it. I agree. I used to say that till I was blue in the face. Chantal she's gluttonous, she's lazy, she's jealous, she's angry, she's spiteful. Everything she does is out of hate and malice, you know? And I don't think, like, you know, was her childhood great? No, but realistically, when you compare it to other people, it's like, nah, it wasn't that way. Just, you know what? She's old. She's a full-grown adult. And in fact, 4 full-grown adults, you know. 4 Chantals could be in that body. And just fine, and nobody would be overly thin. She's just old enough now, and from being on the internet and then with the live streaming era and stuff, because she was on drugs, guys, it's not her fault, you know, so she's always got an excuse. She's not willing to work hard, and so I'm just wondering, like, this flying back and forth, and she's not taking care of herself, like throwing a clot at 20-30,000 feet, man. One of 2 things is going to happen. You're going to get lucky and it's going to lodge somewhere where you're going to be okay, or it's not. Well, that's all she wrote, you know, so let's be kind. Yep, everybody be nice, but it's true. Sometimes, like, I get it. Sometimes so there are some people, they'll keep saying the same thing over and over and over, and it's like, but if it's not the truth, I don't want to be somebody that's perpetuating, like, oppositional defiance disorder, that's a pediatric diagnosis. So I don't want to be the guy out here spreading misinformation, because it's not something that Chantal could be. And I can guarantee you, if she had been diagnosed with that as a child, we would see the paperwork. I think she was a spoiled, rotten asshole. We have proof positive out of her own mouth that, she was 11 years old when her sister was born, and she tortured that toddler. She was so bad that her mother she was removed from the house, and then she manipulated her grandmother. So Chantal was not kind to her little sister. She hated her. Like, oh, I prayed every day, da 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 da. She might have prayed for a sibling, probably was a brother, but I don't know. It just, she's been an incredibly selfish person for so long that. And did you see how she slipped it in the other day when she was talking about, that she got so many things, she had so many things in her room that I used to play store, which I took as, wasn't like, oh, there were so many things. I took it as, wow, my little sister got so many things that I went in and played store, because she had so much stuff and she wasn't born yet. Like, I just took it as a passive-aggressive dig at her sister. She's jealous of her sister, in my opinion. Chantal does not like any women. And if you disagree with me, definitely let me know. But I think that her little comment about playing store because her little sister before she's born had so many things, I think that was some envy, not jealousy. Jealousy was how Chantal felt about her sister and her mother's relationship. Chantal was jealous of, her stepdad, her mom, and her sisters. She was jealous about that. Chantal was envious because her unborn sister had all those goodies. Like, Chantal, in my opinion, is one of those people that the glass is always half empty. You could give her like a brand new car paid for. Oh, but she wouldn't like the color. She's always a glass half empty kind of person. And it's always a woe is me, poor pitiful me. I was thirsty and I just downed a bunch of. So, yeah. ODD turns into BPD. I gotta say though, with Chantal, she might have some of those characteristics. I mean, she's got some BPD characteristics, that's for sure. And it does seem, you guys back me up on this, it seems like once that was suggested to her, does anybody remember that she was mad? She was in her car, she was talking about, the therapist she was seeing, and I want to say BPD had gotten brought up, but she wasn't happy. Does anybody else remember that? It was a very long time ago. Yeah, Chantal's jealous of everyone. Chantal, I can tell you right now, Chantal pretends she's all cute with Julia. Chantal doesn't like that cat at all. She'd chuck that cat out the window if she could. That's what I think. I think she's jealous of the cat. Solid. He likes the cat. He plays with the cat. He pays attention to the cat. I think she's jealous. I think she's jealous of the cat. Some doggies hate her. Yeah, right? Yep, brother point. He hates, yep. Her sister had a dad, she didn't. Yep. So I think, but remember how she says like she'd never seen her dad and none of that stuff. But the other day she was talking. It's like, so when she said, yeah, I had no contact with him, I never thought that was the truth. And remember how she was just casually talking about like, oh yeah, I talked to him. I maybe spent the night. I had this. He dropped me cash. Like Chantal paints herself as a victim. And, I think Mummy got pregnant because that's a good way to keep a guy around. I knew girls in high school that did that shit and it never worked out. The guy didn't stick around, but then you got a kid, and I'm sure Shmi did work hard. Can you imagine being a single mother at the age of 19 or 20, having a 3-year-old, or let's say a 5 or 6-year-old with Chantal's attitude that eats the way Chantal does? I'm sure her mother probably went without food if they were really, a single mom. I'm sure. And now Chantal says like her dad's mom would get mad at her, and hush her and stuff because she'd get the second pudding and then she would ask for a third pudding. I mean, it just, at that point, you're not still hungry. You're eating to eat. So, yeah, I'm sure she was annoying and irritating. And 1,000% was that kind of person that would sneak food and then lie about it. Like, you know, you go to get something because you've got a whole dish you're going to make for the family, and but the block of cream cheese is gone. Oh, I didn't eat it. Yeah, you did. The entire block. That's what she strikes me as. But she's lived her life like that for so long. Oh, tell me if you didn't notice. Remember how Pete's used to have to hide his candy and stuff from her because she started dipping into it? Did you see, was it today, where she told Sala on stream, oh, I stole one of your Red Bulls? You know, she was giggling about it. I think there are probably certain things that he buys for himself, and I think she's reached that point in the relationship where she's getting comfortable enough where she's starting to dip into his stash. I also think like he's sticking to the business arrangement. I think she's caught some feelings for him big time. You could just tell when she looks at him and stuff. Like in her mind, she's still doing that. If I could just get in there, you know, he'll figure out he loves me. The same thing she did with BB. Remember that guy in high school that the kid's dad had to call like her parents and the police and say, "Leave my son alone." You know, super stalker. Yeah, very BPD behavior. But so, and if anybody that's new here and you kind of see me wig, I have Tourette's, and so a lot of times I will put it into movement. So when I talk, you'll notice I have a lot of this going on. You know, jokingly, I'm not Italian. No, I know it's a stereotype, but I do that. I learned how to do that very young because when you have Tourette's, like if you see Billie Eilish, you'll see her do some stuff. You people with Tourette's, you figure a way to work it into your life so that it doesn't necessarily come across as a tick. So if I stay kind of animated, I can kind of channel the ticks. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, I don't. Anyway, so if anybody's wondering, that's what's going on. You know, I get asked occasionally, like, you know, I remember like when I started working in a new place, I get drug tested like every other week because they think I'm tweaking because I'm always moving and just reeling it. No, it's just Tourette's. So anyway, just to let, if anybody's new and was wondering, that's what's up with that. Oh wait, I lost the chat again. So as you know, my phone is broke, so I'm struggling to, okay, kind of like stimming and masking. I don't know what those are. Oh, do you mean stimming? I've heard about that. Isn't that what neurodivergent, you know, where like this and stuff? Yeah, I've heard about that. It's just, but yeah, watch Billie Eilish in interviews and stuff. I always know when she's got a tick coming and she's oh, hey, Stephanie, I see you. So, let's see, where was I? We should, yeah, people that, yeah, I've seen like this, and I have a nephew, he's very autistic, like he's nonverbal and stuff, but yeah, he does stuff like that. But he's fun to get presents for, like Christmas and stuff, because he gets so excited over stuff. So yeah, he's great, and he's so adorable. Okay, so I guess I should start wrapping this up. And sorry, and in my defense, I am really tired right now. So, I'm probably not gonna remember half what I said, but I think Chantal was really jealous of her sister, like, and maybe she gets along with him now, but I think it's, I don't know if Chantal, like, I've known people like Chantal that really, the only person they truly loved was themselves. And I've never met her. I don't know her. I'm not a medical doctor, none of this stuff. I have known people like Chantal, though. She really strikes me as one of those people that, unless it directly affects her, you know. So, yeah, I just think she's an incredibly shallow, self-centered, you know, and a lot of people throw around terms like narcissist stuff, like, I don't know, like, you know, I think Chantal's just a bad seed that was allowed to behave that way. But she's a compulsive liar, because, you know, now we're finding out she did spend time with Dad, and Dad did give her money, you know. She tried to make it sound like they were starving in an apartment with, like, you know, 2 croutons between the two of them for a month at a time. No, I don't think so. Did Chantal get everything she wanted? Probably not when she was younger. But, you know, Chantal's even said that Shmi is like really kind and doesn't stand up to her. You know, Chantal was wiping her feet on Shmi by the time she was 5 years old. You know, this was not created in a vacuum. So, oh, this is another one. Oh, and I haven't done a stream. Like, did you see? Oh, has anybody else noticed that? So when she did this, how she had the pillow, so it almost looked like cat ears. This setup has happened more often than not lately. It's like, you know, she got compliments for it, so now it's always happening. Oh, I'm gonna put the lid on the. I don't want bugs. So, it's gonna fit. Yeah. But that clothing haul she got, I don't think we've talked since that. Oh my, those clothes were so unfortunate. Yeah, we haven't done a live since the clothing haul, like and everybody's talked about this to death, but I haven't talked about it on here. But I mean, those buttons on the plaid are hanging on for dear life, and that's just it. I think Chantal, she doesn't have the money that she wants, so she can't just go out. And she heard, oh, Kuwait's, you know, blah. All she heard was what she heard was it's the number one country in the world for being overweight. To be overweight, you only need to be 20 pounds above, you know, your target weight. 20 pounds. Overweight and obese and morbidly obese, those are night and day. You know, that's the difference between like a you know, Coors Light versus Bacardi 151. Vastly different things. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, so because I was starting to make the jam, but I've had an hour and a half sleep in 2 days. I about passed out on live stream, so there was that. That's fun. Thank you guys for telling me to eat and stuff. You know, it's almost like, you know what I mean? Like when you go on autopilot, you're like, no, I'll be fine. You know, and everything's going gray around the edge and you can't think. I'm drinking blackberry juice from the Blackberries. Tomorrow I'm going to come back on. I will finish the jam. So what was I saying about Chantal? Oh yeah, so the clothes shopping. I'm going to imagine bespoke clothes are very expensive, because what did she say? She was spending 20 Kuwaiti dinars for, you remember that one big black tent that Solid liked that he bought for her? So 20, and what is it, 378 American dollars per dinar? Because I'm American, so I'm going to do American dollars. So hold on, I'm going to say Kuwaiti $2. And because my phone's screwed up, so you can't see it, but let me see if I'll show you what I'm dealing with. Let's see. Oh, you can't see it on that, but there's this huge crack. Yeah, here. I can't. I was going to show you how the crack's messed up, but like I said, I'm squirreling left and right, so I'm trying to get this so I can get back to the page I was on. So $326. So I can't see the chat right now. So $326. So 20 times 3.26 is, that's 65. We'll round down. 65 American dollars for just that one. You know, it's expensive, and so the bespoke ones, I'm sure, are incredibly expensive. And then she's embarrassed too, like, you know, so she can't find anything that fits. A lot of places don't ship to Kuwait, so I think she's down to she needs to get stuff she can afford, and she needs to get stuff that can fit, and so that's where you're left with, you know, these little gems. Or I've not seen her wear this one since either. That green one, has anybody seen that green one come back? So like, was it because it did kind of, Well, it didn't actually fit her because did you see like the buttons were like, well, like I said, it was so skin tight on her that she couldn't. I'm trying to find a better photo. I think because it was so hideous, I just didn't like the color. But yeah, you can see that she couldn't button it up. Like it just didn't fit. And remember, she said she didn't like it because it had the deep slits going up the side. You could see, and that the fupa I think is really starting to droop. That didn't fit because we haven't seen that again. But I see she has been wearing that really pattern abaya again, but we haven't seen her stand up in it. I don't think it fits. I think she's down to like one, maybe two abayas that actually fit. The head Spanx that she wears, when you see it up close, it's really pilled up, and she's sweating like a hooker in Sunday school. So I'm sure she has odor, like really bad odor. I don't think she's bathing herself properly, and with the sweating, I'm gonna guess, and the chafing. Can you imagine the chafing in the wind? Just these are all things, and and all it takes is getting one little rub mark, and you get bacteria going. It could head south really quick. I have large people in my family, and you get a little chafing spot that gets infected, and that could go from a little chafing spot, oh, it itches and hurts and burns, cellulitis, to like life-threatening. It's just not even. Yeah, that button is just screaming. Those buttons are done. Let's see. I just realized, like, chat so far. Let's see. She is so big she needs custom. Yep, that's what I said, Jarella. She needs bespoke. Like, she needs to get custom made. And her shape is very unfortunate. It is. But you remember how it always kind of kept, to her midsection? But have you, like, and I brought this up earlier, is her upper arms are really starting to get that obese look to them. Like they were kind of big, but they went from big to just shockingly so. And right along here, like no neck, nothing. Like she's really, really. But I'd say like in the last 3-4 weeks is when I feel she's really started packing it on. Within the last 3-4 weeks, it just something gave. But yeah, that she got all those clothes, and most of them. This blue one, I think, fits her, didn't it? That one, kinda. But there's 2 plaid ones she got. Neither one of those are gonna work. That maternity top's maxed out too. That's got the little, that goes like that. That thing, I think that thing. She can wear it around and stuff, but it's skin tight. It's not gonna fit properly for much longer. The back of her head, yeah. You're talking about the occipital fat that has been deposited. So remember Tammy Slayton's forehead, how it just kept getting lumpy, and Chantal, her occipital lobe, back here, it's just fat being unceremoniously just escorted and dumped, So, let's see, Gia says, you won't believe she is missing the arc. So, sorry, I'm sitting here, I'm like half falling asleep, just lost in my thoughts. It's just shocking. I guess we'll start wrapping up, but the one thing, hold on, I lost chat. God damn it. Okay. Sorry, I'm messing with my phone. I'm trying to keep chat up. It keeps disappearing, and then I get. But she smelled. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that Chantal is very otiferous. But anyway, everybody's getting bored. I'm not making sense anymore. I can tell people are dropping out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired. I'm not making sense. I'm repeating myself endlessly. I'm sure nobody wants to hear this anymore. The jean shirt gives me jailhouse chic. Yeah, that jean shirt, it really reminds me of like the shirts the inmates wear in the Deep South, you know, like something Johnny Cash would wear when he was in jail. Let's see, behaviours spray, body odor. Oh, did you see that today? I'll one last thing. Do you remember that when she was talking about her favorite, it wasn't the behaviours spray. I'm pretty sure it was the amber spray bottle. When she said, "This is my favorite." I'm 99 point, and I didn't have a good view, but she was holding the amber scented bottle. As far as she said, "This is my favorite." She wasn't holding the behaviours spray in today's. Did anybody else see that? Get all the other boil for not keeping good. Yep, that's just it, Nat B. It's the boils and stuff that, oh god. Does anybody else remember when she did that? Oh, thank you, Amy. Sweet. Okay, yeah, and I guess if people don't want to hear it, you know how it is. You're tired, you don't feel good. It's like, but I don't. Like, do you want me to? Here, let me go through that video. Chantel's. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? It was near the end when she was showing. I think it was the live she was doing today, but I want to say that she said the amber was her favorite, and the behaviour spray was right there. Oh, and did you see that every single one she picked up, she hosed herself off? Just layering that stuff on. It's like, God, you know, one of those, you know, in New York City, there would be like that. Like you would smell her before you saw her in the store because it just otiferous, you know, just this malodorous wafting off of them. But yeah, she just kept layering it on. Every time she picked it up, she sprayed herself. Anybody else see that? Thank you, Stephanie. You too. Let's see, I've been wondering what she's doing for a bra these days. She can't be fitting her old. Yeah, I agree. Like, do you think she's just or do you think she's just at this point, you know, she's big enough where it doesn't matter? I can see her just, well, and she keeps saying like, you know, I'm wearing this abaya, you know, but she's wearing it because she can hide behind it. Like she really thinks she can. And I think when the thing's loose like that, she can, you know, free ball. She doesn't have to strap in. But I don't know what she's, or is it just she goes and gets a men's XXXXL t-shirt and just puts that on and it just keeps everything sucked in? Because yeah, her bra, those you know, those push-up bras, you know, those big, they can't possibly fit. Or maybe she's cramming herself into one, because if you look at the pictures, it looks pretty form-fitted. Like she somehow, maybe, because I do know they make extenders for those big bras. You can get, you know, the big extenders where you can crank it out more and more. So did she get an extender? Because didn't she say she only brought like a bra with her? I'm looking for a picture. Yeah, I'm over looking at her. I'm trying to see, but yeah, I think she's probably still using the same, just one bra. I'm trying to, so yeah, this right here. So now this just looks kind of creepy, but this is when they're outside. But if you look, and the lighting in here is not good and stuff, but you know, the girls are sitting pretty high and tight. So I think one of those stiff cuffed bras that she had, whether it's an extender or what, you know, but she's keeping them locked and loaded. I'm pretty sure said she only brought one with her. So like, oh, just, and her hats, I snap pictures and then I erase them, but she wears this, I think she only has like a black and then an off-white, you know, the face Spanx, but you can see they're really pilled up and they're starting to get holes in them and stuff. And that black undershirt she wears, that thing's looking rough. It's got, you know, it's been stretched so far, it's getting holes in it now. Let me see if I can find what I'm looking for. Let's see. Hey, Princess Alyssa. Hey, Starburst 55. So, long story short, Grebo got an hour and a half sleep in the last 48 hours. I decided not to make the jam because I'm literally almost passing out on camera. I got low blood sugar and literally almost passed out on camera. And now I'm kind of just rambling on, and we're talking about Chantal, and we'll make jam tomorrow. My mouth, I was eating blackberries. So, let's see. I'm trying to, but I do think that I know Chantal says she brought a bra with her, and I think she's wearing the same one over and over and over. Because here's a different day. The girls are locked and loaded. I think when she goes out, you know, it seems like this black one's heavy in rotation, but it's skin tight. Remember that? The one I actually like she had was the gray and black one. Remember down the middle? We don't see that one anymore. Because the last time we saw that one, oh no. It's really nice having you in here too, Amy. I haven't got to chat with you for a while. Let me find the last time we saw. Let's see. So we haven't seen this one. The last time we saw this one was the first time she went to Kuwait. Remember this one? Like I don't think she's wearing that one anymore, is she? But the gray and black one is the one I'm looking for. And I snapped this the other day, and I snapped the picture because you can see all the pilling on this, right? But then I realized too is, let me go like this, is but there's so much pilling on it, and oh, the grease and stuff, it's not good. But okay, like this, no wait, I'm gonna go like this, is so this one right here where she's looking up, but you can see, well, it's red. Let me do it in bright yellow instead, and I'll do it in bright yellow. There we go. So it goes like this, and then it goes like this, and then it goes, oops, let me erase that, hold on. Yeah, I'm not making sense, but that's okay. We're having fun. We're cooking with gas a little bit. Okay, got this, and it goes along, oops, like that. So you can see, so I took the picture because of the pills, but you can see from the side, you know, it's not, it's a substantial amount of weight, but those hijabs, the headgear, it's falling apart, man. And her face has been breaking out so heavily. When you think about it, she never washes her hands. She's sweating all the time, and she's always pawing like this. I bet you her skin down in here is like, oh man. And she keeps talking about how her hair's coming back. I can tell you right now, once the scalp is shiny, you get that shiny pate, there is no growing back. You can get hair transplants, but her body will do the same thing to those as it did to her, you know, the ones that fell out. She will need to be on medication, you know, and the medication will help with the female pattern baldness. It will not help with the poor nutrition. She's losing hair because she's unhealthy. It's like I told you guys, I've lost half of my hair, you know, because I've been sick, and I'm losing a lot of hair, and it's my health, and she's her problem, most, you know, a big chunk of it is she doesn't eat anything nutritious. Her body's starving. She's dropping hair. Let's see, what did Desiree say? Too warm? What's too warm? Yeah, Amy, somebody, let's see, Pernilla says too warm. I'll wait to see. Moon, Desiree, Truth Loops, Fat Fingers. Yeah, Chantal's, so. The one I was looking for, and she's not been in it for a hot minute. Hold on. Remember that one time she came on and she had her prayer sheet on? You know? Oh yeah, this one. So this is the bra, I think. She brought one of these bras with her. So this was, you know, remember last year when she's walking around? I think this is one of the bras that she brought with her. Because her boobs aren't that big, but she was starting to get enough fat. So with an extender, I think that's just my guess. I don't know. That's just, I'm just guessing, you know. What did I do with? Oh, I'm looking for my phone. It's sitting right there. Yeah. Tell me you're tired without telling me you're tired. Let me see. Okay. Do we have any new topics, or have we burned through them all? Because I'm just, like I said, I'm just. Let's see. She loved that bra. She did love that bra. That is a great picture of her. A lot smaller. Yeah, I snapped this off of. Like I said, anybody that cares about me, if I suddenly drop dead, wherever you live in the world, you need to fly here and delete all the screenshots because I have so many screenshots. But, yeah. So, and this is after she'd shaved her head. So she shaved her head in, what was it, July of last year? Her head's been shaved for a year now? Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm just enjoying just chatting, like when you're chatting with your friends and stuff like that. It just don't expect me to make sense, but yeah, it's kind of nice just hanging out. But because and she was getting so much weight, but I know on those kind of bras you can get extenders. So, and she did love that bra. And didn't she have one that was pink too, same style? Oh, and here's another one that she took when she was still with BB. This one was in I want to say early 2019. It's like a year later. Like she had put on a little bit of weight from the 377 one. I'll let you guys decide. So this one is, I want to say a year later when she took this one. So this one compared to, hold on, so we've got the 377 right here. That's 377, May 2, 2018. And then this one is like a year later. She's bigger in this one, I think. So she's closer to 400 in this one, I would guess. And now her most recent one, she was at the beach, but I'm looking for that gray and black, the gray and black abaya. I really like that one. Oh, and she's getting desperate because she's been like the t-shirts that she wears, when you overstretch the necks, they get that weird curl to it. All her shirts are getting this because she can't even get them over her head. It's like, man, I know I'm just beating a dead horse, but it was shocking to see her on the beach almost stroking out, and just how big she'd gotten. Where's that black one at? I really like that black and gray one. The last time she wore it too was, let's see. I'll stop talking because I'm just let me find what I'm looking for. You guys are entertaining yourselves. Okay, that's. You haven't seen that one, the black and. This shirt, she hasn't been able to wear this shirt in forever because remember when she first got to Kuwait, that one, it fit like that. And then the next time we saw her when she was, at that Petit's pastry place, the buttons were clinging for dear life. They weren't, they weren't going to hold on much longer. Oh, here's all my naked chins shots. Where's that gray? I've got an excellent one of her. When was the one? It was probably, I guess I just need to go to the months. March. There's a very specific. Okay, come on, let me look. My library's goofing up now. All photos. For whatever reason, I just can't find it. Where's my screenshots? Screenshots. How does she not see it? Blondie says. I think, you know, she's just lied to herself for so long, and I think she only looks at herself through the mirror and just, it's like, you know, a dope fiend. How do they keep doing it? They drink their own Kool-Aid. I think she started to drink her own Kool-Aid, like she honestly believes, you know, on some level, and then at other levels when she goes to move, but she's moves so little at this point that, you know, that it's easy to brush it off. Oh, my back hurts. You know, as soon as my back's better, I'll be able to. Oh, my knee. You know, just those little things. It's like she didn't get to be 430 pounds overnight. It was a series of, you know, excuses, a little bit at a time. Oh, there's one photo that I am desperately looking for. So yeah, remember I showed you that one when she first got to Kuwait, and here's at the pastry shop, you know, the difference when the buttons were clinging for dear life. But I have a really good one of that gray and black one that I really, oh, here it is, this one. This is the one I'm talking about. Remember this was kind of flowing when she first got there? The gray and black one, and I thought it was pretty nice, and it was flowing, but then yeah, this was her sitting down on the edge of that yeah, her sitting on the edge of that. I mean, she's getting to the point where she can't, you know, like those they don't fit her anymore. They can't, you know, and so I think that's why she didn't like that green one, because it has the slit way up the side, because you can see, and I think the gut and everything, I think it's gravity. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. So you figured, remember how it was rubbing and chafing the inside of her legs? Well, I think now it's gotten so much bigger, you know, she's starting to really get that waddle, because it's between her legs. She can't walk, she can't, you know, and what do they call that? The Q angle, you know, because the women, our hips are wider, and so, and your knee is the one joint in your body that, you know, every step you take, your weight, you feel in your knees 1.5 times. So if you weigh 200 pounds, your knees feel 300 pounds of pressure. If you weigh 400 pounds, with every step, your knees are feeling 600 pounds of pressure. It's, you know, it's a lot of weight. So, look at the, yep, really shows how she's looking like that. Yeah, she just, that gray, but she, so this is, I think this is a different, so yeah, and from the front, like, you can just see where she was getting squeezed in there. Somebody, but when she was walking on the beat, you know, at least there was still some flow to it. She doesn't have anything that kind of flows like that anymore. See, he just caught her right at the right angle, but when she was standing up, she was still okay, but the second she sat down, man, it filled in. So she doesn't wear that one anymore. And then I think we haven't seen this one. Remember when they're at his mom's grave? Oh my God, I don't know what was going on the top of her head, but remember that one? That little gem? You know? My point is, you see there how she has, remember I said she tended to put her hands up like this and kind of keep her hands up like that, right? Hold on, I'm forwarding. That's so behind. Okay, but so you remember, anybody that was here earlier, remember I said she sits like this, right? Well, she's not doing that anymore, because now she's taken on you know, her upper arms are getting so big that she can't really even get them up around that now. So now she's taken to, and after this we will sign off, because I'm going in circles. I know everybody's tired. So, you know, she went from that, let's see, where did that go? I just lost it, dang it. But she went from that down to this. because she can't, her arms, see, look, her arms have actually filled out the top of that. So it's filled out. So part of the reason she's not, her arms got big, so big, but there's no more material for the movement. So she can't physically even put her arms up like this because she's filled this out. There's no material. It, you know, so she has to keep her arms down like this. She's out of fabric. She's out of fabric, you know? We'll leave it at that, and then we'll wrap it up. She's out of fabric. 6XL pregnancy top, but you can't wear it. So, but yeah, I love you guys too, and I appreciate everybody sitting here with me. And I know I repeated myself, and oh, you know, God bless you if you're here on a replay and you've made it this far. And thank you to everybody who was here. I really do enjoy, like, I like the grebettes. And what I want to do eventually is, like, you know, where it says grebettes, and then the definite, you know, grebettes, noun / you know what I mean? It's etymology and everything like that. And then basement dwelling weirdo. Because Goose Chuck is, what was Goose Chuck? Hold on. Because I think I wrote it down. Hold on. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Like, Goose Chuck has one of Chantal's little slurs she throws at us. Oh, I don't have it in here. Oh, maybe it's in here. Is like Goose Chuck. There's one of, you know, Chantal said called a bunch of basement dwelling weirdos, right? That's what she started with. So, the grebettes are the basement dwelling weirdos, and what did Goose Chuck pick up? Does anybody remember it was something morons. Something morons. Because grebettes were the basement dwelling weirdos, and oh man, the Goose Chuck, she had something morons, and I know I wrote it down, but it was one of Foodie's little insults. It was hilarious, but I want ours to have, it'd be so funny to have a hoodie that said that. Like I said, I'm rambling at this point. I'm so tired. But yeah, have Goose Chuck's definition in the grebettes. I thought it was funny. Yeah, she does need to be honest, Blondie. Moron. It was something like moron zombies. It was something like that. I should write down, like, so we're the basement dwelling, and I even wrote it down somewhere. Hold on, I'm gonna go look for one thing, and then I really will be done, because I know I wrote it down because I was laughing so hard. I don't know where it is. I'm not going to be able to find it, but Goose Chuck knows what hers are. We were laughing really hard. It was hilarious. So, yeah, I think I've repeated myself about 5,000 times tonight. Does anybody think of anything else? Or tomorrow at some point I'm going to come on and I will get the the jam done. I just don't have it tonight. Let's see. Public with 5 mile life fees. Yeah, I wrote it down somewhere, but her little insults. 2 5. Let's see. We were basement dwelling weirdos, and what did? Oh, I wrote mine down, but where did I put? God damn it! I didn't write down Goose Chucks. Gary. She calls. Okay, that's the kind of vehicle she had. Yeah, maybe me, because I was late. I was tired. I didn't write it down, being a dummy. No, that's not it. Hold on. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I give up on trying to find it, but it's funny. I'll find it eventually. It's what Goose Check was calling. You know, I was calling them the chuckers, but yeah, something morons. Basically, something morons. Like I said, I'm just repeating myself at this point. Okay, well, I don't even know what time I'm going to do the jam tomorrow, but I do appreciate everybody being here. Good God, yeah, I've been on for like 3 hours. I should have stopped. Should I even leave this thing up for people to watch? Like, maybe what I should do is, like, when I just start fading, maybe I should just edit it and just chop it off right there. What do you guys think? Because I just don't want to be one of those people, you know, the people where, you know, like what I'm doing right now, I would keep talking about the same thing. I'm beating a dead horse, kind of getting a little shitty and attacking her looks and stuff, you know, because I'm tired. And so, you think maybe I should just edit it down to, like, where I start saying, hey, I'm tired, I'm done. Just edit that whole end part off, and this could be our special little alone time. Nobody else gets to see it. I don't even know if I know how to do that. I think I can do it in studio. Moon zombies, yeah. So, what do you think? Should I just edit this last part off? Sometimes people like to... There's a crack in my phone. I gotta wait for your comment to get up a little higher. Princess Alyssa, from my, this crack in my screen. I can't quite. Sometimes people like to listen to live streams while, yeah, that's what I do, Princess Alyssa. Like, yeah, like with your I like with your stuff. I like to, well, I like when I'm listening to, sorry, Petty Peach, like when I'm listening to Petty Peach, right? Put it on listen. You know, like I said, I'm not even making sense right now. I'm getting people mixed up, but yeah. So I guess I could leave it on. And so if you are still listening to this, people, realize that I've already said that I'm going to be rambly. I'm repeating myself. I'm probably being petty, you know. And yeah, but we're just hanging out. Let's see. Back, took a cat nap. Okay, we're getting ready to sign off. It totally derailed Celebrity Juicer. I was too tired to make the jam. I should have signed off an hour ago. I've been repeating myself. It's a mess. But I kind of do live streams though, like you, Princess Alyssa. Like, I just like to listen. You know, I just go in and I listen. And, you know, you feel like you're part of a conversation, a chat. And, you know, especially like when you're working in the garden and stuff. It's nice. So... yeah. So, okay, I'll go down and say goodbye to everybody. So, yeah, we're down. We're losing people. We've lost 10 people in the last 20 minutes. So, bye, Oranges, Poranges. Goodbye, Blondie. Goodbye, Linda. Goodbye, Princess Alyssa. Goodbye, Jules. Goodbye, Desiree. Pernilla. Goodbye. Starburst. 55. Goodbye. Harmony in Life. Yeah. So you see, like, Harmony's here. So, you know, I really appreciate everybody. And, oh, Harmony, the glitter for my tiefling. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I'm so excited. My DM. I have this amazing, let me show you guys. It's Harmony has single-handedly helped me build my tiefling. So, with the blue hair and the amazing horns and the post-apocalyptic shawl and the blue lips, and then, so this is the bigger, thicker, chunkier. So this will be more like on hands and stuff, but you know, because my tiefling sparkles. So I'll show you. Well, you can't, like, yeah, just, it doesn't do it justice, you guys. I am telling you. It is these big, sparkling, iridescent, and it's got a very green, blue look to it. Oh, it's just beautiful. And then this one has smaller, and this one has, like, is a pinky blue green. Like, the green just doesn't pick up. and that's more for the face. But this with the iridescent blue lipstick, and then I need to find some kind of eyeshadow, like some kind of iridescent, just, you know, and then, so, and that's the other thing. I don't know how to put on makeup. I don't know how to put on makeup. Like, you know, I actually have some false eyelashes in the bathroom that I was going to make a video of me gluing those to my face, because that would probably be hilarious. So, but yeah, so this is all for my tiefling. That we're talking my D&D character now. So, yeah, and thank you so much, Harmony, man. I'm gonna have a good look at tiefling. So my DM is Dungeon Master is really excited because we don't play in the summer because people, you know, have gardens and lives and stuff. So come this fall, Thrin, he be back this fall. He be back. I kill orcs. You know, I like to kill things. Sorry, not sorry. And then like Mrs. Strangeways and Editing Elf will probably be around too, but he only tends to play one shots, you know. He's kind of, but yeah. So I think, well, good night, Pernella. So good night, Jules. I think good night, Ginger. Like I said, I'm just good night, Nat B. I'm just gonna start repeating myself, oranges, oranges. So I'm just gonna go. So I guess. Princess Alyssa, what I'm hearing is like, don't edit off the rambling at the end, because somebody might be vacuuming or just, you know, and they can just listen to it, or, you know, and glance at it is what I'm hearing. So yeah, that's a good idea. I'll just do that. Plus, to be honest, I don't really know how to edit the live streams. Like, I've got an iPad, you know, and they're very difficult to use with the YouTube app, and I've got my broken phone. So yeah, I just think so much, Harmony. Like I said, I wish we all, not that I wish anybody living in a trailer park like I do, but it'd be so cool. It's just, how cool would it be? And we wouldn't, like, I want to say, oh, all the Greebets meet, but you know, there's, you know what I mean? We're not Greebets, but I'm saying, but just the people in our community are little, I would just love it if, like, I don't know, I thought it would be kind of cool. It's me dreaming. So, okay, guys. Everybody have a good day, a good night, a good evening, a good morning, you know, wherever you're at. Have a good winter. I'm looking at you, Aunt Amy, because she's in the middle of winter, heading into spring for her. Our days are getting shorter. It's a bummer. Yeah, Blondie. Yeah, so, okay, good night, everybody. One day I'll come. Yes, please. That would be so awesome. That would be so good. Or like I'll come down to Oregon. Everybody from Cali can come up, meet me in the middle. That'd be awesome. Like I could come down to like the middle of Oregon, you know, because like I'm Portland right now. Well, Oregon's kind of a bigger state, so that'd be really fun. We'll put a pin in that. So okay, I'm gonna let everybody go. Everybody have a good night, and tomorrow at some point I'll probably just live stream and just make the jam, you know, and it'll just mostly be jam, and so yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. I gotta figure out how to turn this off.